Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Get in the ring, swing. 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 Get in the ring, nigga. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, nigga. What up, boys?
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Toronto's own. Next up, sports. You already know, Francis, the one and only, the praying mantis. What it do, champ? Get in the ring and swing, man.
So I trust God's word.
Get in the ring and swing, man.
And God's word's been true.
Francis, praying mantis, talks a lot of trash.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? People, man. Border Wars.
Hey.
You already know what's up. We back with another one, man. Always thank you to the man upstairs for blessing it with another day. You know what I mean? To be here to talk boxing. But this is special. This is special. This is our show. This is Border Wars, where we get in there and swing. Because it's only another man or woman. Depends on the day. So, yeah, for sure. What's going on, Ness?
What up, man? What up? What we got?
I'm upset, though. I'm upset. First of all.
8 days out. What you upset about, champ? It's a good
day,
man.
They robbed my man Gabe again, but that's another day, man.
You gonna call it a robbery?
Robbery. I had a 7-5, brother.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
You calling it a robbery?
Yeah. Yeah, you should at least made it a draw. But anyways, that's besides the point. We talking Border Wars today, man. We got some big news in Border Wars land that we need to get to, right?
You bold, champ. You bold, man.
Straight up robbery, Ness. I know. I see it, man. They did it to Gabe again. They stay hitting Gabe with no lube, bruh.
Yo,
raw.
Chill, man. Chill. Shout out to that one white boy. Shout out to Marvin the champ. Shout out to GG, our newest heavyweight. Dwayne B, what up? Shout out to everybody joining us. Let's go down a little rundowny, what we got going on with the card. Lot to announce, obviously. I think first things first, we're going to go down the line of cancellations, man. Mario versus Amin off the card. Amin cannot make it to Texas for personal reasons. Eric Cruz from Texas. That fight is off as Ringwalk Danny can't make it to Texas for personal, or rather business reasons, right? His job.
Yeah, business.
You know, he's in the Air Force. Ant versus Ambrose. Canceled. Ant, 3 injuries. And then Karma Surge versus Antonio Garcia. Canceled, as far as we know.
Right now.
Which leaves us with Marvin versus Rell, the main event. Then we got Big Super Max versus Smoke 'em Out Jay, the co-main event. Then we got For Surefire D versus that one white boy John on the third slot. And then we're going to have Machine Gun versus Chris Vega
on the 4th slot.
Then we got Shawn versus Chach, the dad,
on the 5th one.
And that's all our fights for the evening. That's
so far.
Fights. That's all I fight. Oh, you coming in last minute? You and Cruz, you going in? You going in? Get in the ring, swing.
Swing, I know. Let's go.
Border Wars.
Well, I'm disappointed, but I'm excited at the same time.
Super Max said, "Get in the ring, man." He said, "You already look like AB Cousin."
AB Cousin.
That's what he's saying in the chat. You dressed like AB Cousin. Yo, he did the interview with Lil Jon and shit, with Ravon Lil Jon or whatever his name is, right? What's his name, right? John
Yeah,
Little John?
Ravon Little John, aka 6040.
60-40. I always thought it was 6'4".
It was 6'4", but he goes by 6040. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's
Oh.
both. Yeah, dope interview, man. Go check it out. He's a cool dude. He definitely, man. He definitely said some things that surprised me. That'll surprise you in terms of like what's going on with Tank and AB and just the world of boxing. You know what I mean? I asked him the very same question about who he would pick as his generational talent out of the 5 right now at 135, which would be Shakur, Ryan, Tio, and so go check out that answer because I ain't gonna tell you. You gotta go see for yourself.
So
next up, Sports Talk, man.
Shout out real quick to Next Up Sports Talk and that interview. Check it out on his YouTube channel. I want to give a quick shout out to the GDC, Gentlemen Drivers Club podcast.
Yeah.
They in the building. Shout out to Shawn, Joe, Mission Impossible. He's on the card taking on Chach the Dad in what is being called the sleeper. The sleeper. And I don't know if it's the sleeper because they saying that Shawn is sleeping on Chach, or it's the sleeper because Eric Cruz and Marvin are talking so highly of Chach, and that fight is supposed to surprise us. But it's being dubbed the sleeper, man. And, we don't have any other footage to really talk about. It's just more about weigh-in times and things like that. I know that you've made some changes along with the fighters. So what could we announce in terms of weigh-in? And while you get that all sorted in your head, I want to go ahead and make the announcement that you can only come to the gym with yourself and one other person. That means you and one other. Not you, one other, and a trainer. Not you, your cornerman, and your wife. You and one other. That's it. No more, no less. It is COVID. The whole world has restrictions, and so do we. So please, try to keep that in mind, man. Don't show up trying to offer money, begging, none of that, man. Don't make it uncomfortable. We're just trying to get in there, do our thing, get out, and keep that gym owner content
Happy.
with us.
Happy.
Man, because he's allowed us now. This will be our 3rd or 4th time there, and, we don't want to mess anything up. We just want to get in there, do our thing, get on out.
Yeah, you
Donel,
see it.
that's right.
You see it,
Donel and Corrie also on the card. Damn, that's right. I forgot to even mention that, and it's right there on my docket. Donel Fernandes versus Corrie Frank.
Big fight, eh?
So that at least gives us 6, man, because I was feeling kind of bad to have only announced 5. So, yeah, man. So the GDC podcast says, all these punks backing out. I'm glad I didn't take that Ant fight. Anthony Edwards, Queen City Cobra is who he's talking about.
And we might have to look at it going forward where we might have to put in some type of like what is the word? I can't remember the word right now, but
Collateral?
like some type of insurance on the fight, man, so that somebody, in case somebody got to pull out. We got to think about it. We could talk about it.
What we've been doing is we don't require collateral for non-high risk fighters. But, once you got a pull out on your record, you become high risk. You know what I mean? So moving forward, whoever does a negotiation with Danny, it's obviously up to them to impose a collateral, but we would recommend it, so that you don't go through this. But I don't believe Danny would have done this if he had the opportunity to come. He's in the Air Force, and that's how he eats, man. That's the bread and butter.
So it's a tough situation there, that's in that sense. And also the tough one because it's injuries, right? Mm-hmm. It's either you're hurt or you're injured. If you're hurt, you can do it. If you're injured, you can't. So, under strict doctor's orders, according to him. So you got to respect it. You got to stand by it. But
so talk to me about the weigh-in and the weigh-in time. What's going on? I know you got some things planned. Give out all the details in terms of if the fighters plan on participating, what time you need them there, where do you need them at?
All right, so we've been going back and forth trying to definitely figure everything out. Shout out to everybody out there that's going to be a part of the weigh-in and the press conference. The show has to go on as usual. It's show business, you know. Sometimes you got to, mend things on the go. You got to call an audible, whatever it is that you have to do to make things work, and that's what we're doing here. The weigh-ins will be at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Texas time, and the press
Friday?
conf on Friday. Thank you. On Friday, December the 5th. December the 5th. No, the 4th. December the 4th, Friday, at the Fight House. And if you're a fighter, you will have the address. The address will be sent to you, so you will get that. And you get there for the weigh-in start. The first weigh-in starts at 1 p.m. So it's be in your best interest to get there at 12:30, the earliest. At least 30 minutes before if you can. 15 minutes is good. But we want to make sure everything is ready to go, and by 1 o'clock, we want to get the show on the road, okay? And 3 o'clock is the press conference. At 3 o'clock is when we go live. It's not when we sitting down to get ready. 3 o'clock is when we go live, and that's the press conference at Border Wars headquarters, Fight House in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I just seen Doomy post a little mansion. You know what I mean? Nice, big front yard. I hate wasted space on front yards. You know what I mean? Because it's not like private. You can't really use that. But so that weigh-in information is for Friday, correct?
Yes, that is for Friday. Saturday.
So anything you have planned for Thursday? What's the initial plans for Thursday?
So the initial plans for Thursday is pretty much for us, doing what we have to do, make sure we do our setups and whatnot. But we're going to be doing a Border Wars show Thursday from the mansion. Thursday night, I would say, if we can get it done by anywhere between 7 and 8 would be amazing. Thursday would what I'd like to have a Border Wars show leading into our press conference and weigh-in on Friday, and then leading into our show on Saturday, which is the fights. The first fight, meaning that fighters are in the ring. The first fight should go off at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. The first fight, meaning that both fighters are in the ring, referees in the ring. All you need to hear is ding, ding, and they go. So everything should be set up. Like I'm going to talk to you on the side. I want everything to be set up at a specific time, so that when everybody comes in, all they got to do is get dressed, get warmed up, fight, do their interviews, and get out.
So if you don't have any other announcements, I have a fight of the night bonus announcement.
Go ahead.
Our pound for pound supporter, Jordan Baker in Florida, has donated $100 for the fight of the night bonus. The issue is how do we pick fight of the night bonus if only the people that are live can see the fights, right? Because obviously we're recording, but then those have to be uploaded. So are we going to give fight of the night bonus literally on the night?
No.
Jordan, if you are listening to this, give me your suggestion, as this was your donation. You jumped in and said no, Francis, the praying mantis. So tell me, what is your suggestion?
I think this has to be thought out properly and have some type of consensus decision. Multiple people look at the tapes, from a non-judgmental, a non-biased situation, because someone's going to be there and someone's not going to be there. So look at the tape and choose fight of the night. We can escrow the money and send it to whoever it is that's the winner.
Let me pause you just to rebut. It is a debate show. We can't look at the tape. It'll be recorded. Someone would have to put that tape together in order for it to be looked at. So what's your next suggestion on choosing fight of the night? Because remember, we're talking about Saturday. We're talking about
you, the commissioner.
Hear me out. We're talking about Saturday. So let's say we start at 1. When you say, right, you said we're starting at 1. We're done at 4. Now we head back. It's around 5. Or we go out to eat. We get back to the mansion. It's 6. Cards started. Earl started. Prelims are on. Whoever's in charge of editing to upload, they're distracted now. Finally, they upload. Main card is ready to start, and we're trying to watch Border Wars on the big screen so we could decide who's the fight of the night winner. I think we need
The reason why it's harder because we're not watching it from a judge's vantage point, so it's gonna be it's gonna be biased, right? If whether you're sitting at the table or you're sitting on the side, like whoever it is has to have a clear view of the actual fight and the different bouts. Give you an example: the fight against Mario and Keem. When you seen the different angle, it gave you a different perspective.
But
you could actually
but look how long it took. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I understand, but I understand, but that's what I'm saying. If we can record the way that we need to on Saturday, that same live video that you're talking
putting
about,
unnecessary pressure on yourself. You know that with the fight being on Saturday, Earl's fight also being on Saturday.
Hell yeah,
the gym,
my man.
The gym being an hour from the mansion. Nah, man, you'll never have that edited in time to review it and pick a fight of the night winner.
So how do you suggest we picking that fight of the night? Fairly.
I have no clue. I'm just keeping it real with you.
It's hard because
that might not never work.
Yeah, I know.
That might not never work. You might need a different way to pick it.
Unless we can designate one person that you trust to do that.
I got a suggestion. We can designate either a person or 3 separate persons, right? So we have the 3 judges that are the judges for the fights, and then we have 3 fight of the night judges who just watch the fight solely to pick fight of the night. They're not scoring cards. They're not scoring rounds. They're scoring who's going to be the best fight of the night.
I'm with that 100%. Yep. I like that idea. You see, that's how you talk and break things down to end up coming to a final decision.
I think we still need to leave it open for other suggestions in case there's anything that's a little better or more specific based. But, fight of the night bonus so far is $100. And that's donated by, pound for pound supporter, Jordan Baker. And what we'll do is me and Francis will talk and we'll see what's in the kitty so that we can try and match that, hopefully. Any other announcements you want to make before we go to the breaking news?
No, I'm good. Go ahead. Let's have it.
All right, so the breaking news is Detroit's own, by way of New Mexico, Rell Fireflame Harris is insinuating that Tank may be dirty. I don't know if this is a direct, counter, a slight back, a clap back at Marvin for insinuating that Rell, a.k.a. Fireflame Rell Harris, went to New Mexico, or rather to Mexico, to train and possibly ate some clenbuterol meat purposely. So now Rell is saying that he has physically paid for private testing for the Tank fight. What's your thoughts?
Whoa. That's a lot to digest. It's a lot to take in. I mean, everybody has a right to, the right to safety, the right to choose whatever measures of safety they need to, especially when their life is on the line. Like boxing, you can never play boxing, even with 16-ounce gloves and headgear. So I respect Marvin for making a decision. I think it might be a little bit too extreme, Marvin, but again,
not Marvin. Rell.
I mean, sorry, Rell. And Marvin does have a point. He does have a point. You know what I'm saying? The meet in Mexico is different. It's been said before, and a lot of different things. So yeah.
Okay,
man.
So you agree that Marvin can and should be suspicious because Rell has held his camp in Mexico. Absolutely. So then I guess you also agree that Rell, to prove his innocence, has paid for private testing.
Yep. And that's the best way. That's the best way. And I'm glad Rell did what he felt was necessary. 1, to clear his name, and 2, to make sure that him and his opponent is safe. I love it. That's the necessary steps. What do you think? Honestly, do you think that's excessive?
I don't even want to say what I think just yet because I want to tell you what Marvin thinks. Marvin thinks now Rell is fearful because Rell has questioned the transformation. That really struck a chord with Marvin, and Marvin started posting old footage and and just a bunch of stuff trying to prove like, look, man, I've been working for all this time. This isn't cheating. This is hard work. He was really emotional, in my opinion, about it. And I get it, because if you put in all those months and years of training and maintaining, and now you're looking the part, you know, you're feeling good, and then you got your opponent saying, hey, you cheated to get here. I get Marvin. I get him. But
he should take it as a compliment, though. He should take it, because that makes it seem like Rell is nervous.
And that's
he's real nervous.
And that's exactly what Marvin is saying. Marvin is saying, now you paying for testing. Now you want to test me when I questioned you. You scared. You nervous. You seeing what I'm looking like. You seeing what I'm doing, and now you're worried. I don't know. I mean, do you believe that? What do you think, really?
Listen, I feel like both fighters are worried about one another. The fact that Rell made the decision to leave New Mexico, to go to Mexico to have some sort of training camp, had Marvin like, huh? Like, what's wrong with the U.S.? Why you got to go all the way to Mexico? Like, you paying money to do all this, and now you see the way Tank has put in the work on his body, and his body looking tremendous. Rell's like, hold up. Wasn't it just too long ago you was pudgy? Like, you looking shredded right now, bro.
But what you mean just too long ago? Like, yo,
like,
Marvin has
just
been
fought
at
a heavyweight, not like they're looking at like he's been making his way down to this
but
weight, right?
This is about to be his fourth fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is about to be his fourth fight. Like,
and it's been a journey for him, no?
Exactly. It's documented. I don't even understand like why question.
I know
how Marvin got there when he's been showing that little bit at a time. It's not like it was overnight, but yeah, man, I wanna bring on Marvin, because Marvin is I want to say, Marvin, you started this. You know, I don't think Rell would have questioned your journey in weight loss
if you questioned him going to Mexico.
If you didn't question what he was doing or eating in Mexico. But I want to bring you on because I feel like, you know, it's 4 a.m. and Marvin's spazzing in the chat, you know what I mean? Posting workout videos like, dog, I've been doing this. This is hard work. So I'm wondering, did your trolling backfire on you? And now are you the one upset and in need of proving whether or not you're clean?
What's up, Ness? What's up, Francis?
What up?
How y'all doing, man?
What's up? I'm good. I'm blessed. How are you?
Honestly, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just got out of work, so on my way to the gym. You know, go put some work in. But you know, I'm not gonna get too crazy. I'm not gonna come in here and start talking loud and start talking out wild. You know, the truth of the matter is, like Ned said, this has been my fourth. I'm going on my fourth fight. You know, I've been working my way down from 250 pounds. You know, I've been working my way down. It hasn't been easy. It's been over the last, 3 years maybe, that I've been, you know, working little by little, chipping away, you know, trying to make this change in my life. You know, and like I said, God has opened lots of doors for me so recently and so quickly, just for Border Wars, you know, in particular. Just the fact that I got a new job, now I'm being able to train, going to a boxing gym, a real boxing gym, you know, no more garage workouts. You know, all the work that I've been putting in my garage is now 10 times better than what I'm getting now than what it was before. So, you know, of course, you know, my body's going to change, and it changed rapidly. But what kind of struck me the wrong way was him trying to accuse me of cheating when some of the reason for the promoting was for you to show people that you've been working, that you've been running those miles, that you've been putting those, you know, those rounds on the bag and doing all the sparring. And, you know, I've shown that. You know, I have no reason to cheat, you know, and I've shown that and I've proven that within the last 3 fights. You know, so it did tick me off a little bit at first, you know, but then I got to thinking, and I knew what it was. You know, I knew what it was. He's trying to get in my head, but it's definitely going to backfire on him because I know he's worried. He's looking at the film. He's looking at my transformation, and he's not where he thinks, well, let's say he's not where he should be compared to where I'm at.
Now, another thing that I seen was he kind of went Deontay Wilder on us and said, why isn't anyone fighting, talking, calling out Morocco Joe? Why is no one talking about Morocco Joe? Why is no one calling out Morocco Joe? Why is no one giving Morocco Joe a shot? So he's kind of treating Morocco Joe as the Luis Ortiz of the heavyweight division. What's your thoughts?
I mean, Morocco Joe really went MIA, you know. Nobody knows if he's even going to come back. So once he decides, you know, hey, I'm back in Border Wars, there's plenty of guys in heavyweight that I'm pretty sure will give him a shot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I spoke to Morocco Joe to clear things up, and you know, when we were putting this card together, and he wanted to fight, but you know, his girl wants him to stay away from everything until COVID kind of clears up. Nobody wants to kind of take any risks. Not everybody wants to take those risks, right? So that was Morocco Joe's you know, message to me, but I still wanted to get your opinion on you know, what Fire Flame said, you know, that no one wants to face Morocco Joe. What did you think of that fight? Him and Morocco Joe.
You know what? I just recently watched it, maybe a week ago. And you know, Morocco Joe, if he can get his cardio up more and lose a little bit more weight, you know, he would do a lot better. There was a couple of rounds, I could say there was a couple of times that he caught him pretty good, and Rell exposed himself. So I can't say too much because, you know, I did learn a couple things in that fight.
Now, I love that you said you watched the tape. A lot of fighters like to say they don't watch tape. A lot of fighters like to say they only let their trainer watch tape. Has your trainer watched the tape?
Yeah. The day I watched it, I showed him also.
And which one is that? Would that be Mitty? Would that be, you know, R&R?
No, that's Coach Roger.
Okay, and R&R.
Yeah, that's Coach Roger at R&R. Yeah, he's going to be the one that's going to be there with me come fight day.
Oh, wow. Okay, you're bringing him in.
Which yeah, I'm bringing him in. You know, unfortunately, Mitty probably is not going to be able to make it. And I had already got in contact with J-Mag, you know, since we've been working together a little bit. But, yeah, he was training for nationals. You know, he had a couple guys that were going to go to nationals, but that got canceled, so that freed him up. So, you know, he said that he'll be able to make it.
Nice. So, I guess it is about 8 days away. Any anxiousness, any nervousness, any excitement? What are you feeling right now? It's your first title defense,
I'm excited,
man.
Nah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I've been working hard, you know, getting all these rounds in the gym, getting all the sparring that I used to not be able to get, all the criticism, everything, you know, from the guys that I've been sparring, you know, from coaching, from even other coaches that from other gyms that I've gone, you know, giving me feedback, tips on what I can do to help, and you know, it's been a blessing. You know, it's been amazing. This camp has been great, and you know, I finally have been able to reach a goal that I've been, you know, pushing for so long. It's been tough, man, but you know, finally was able to make it.
So when you fought last, you maintained 205, 210, you said, right?
When I fought Ant, I was in the 190s. I think I was like 191 and 192.
Yeah.
And after the fight, I managed to maintain around 200.
Around
205 on my heavy days, on the weekends. I was around about 205. So for this camp, it wasn't a fat camp, you know. It was just straight working out, boxing, you know, getting the technique right, sharpening up.
So what are you going to maintain now? Because you're going to make 185. So are you going to maintain 185 or are you going to go back to 190, 195 and maintain that? What's the goal?
The goal eventually is probably keep it going down. Keep working my way down. I feel good at 185, but I feel like I can be even better at a lower weight. So I could probably try and maintain at 185. You know, it's winter time right now too, so it makes it even harder. You know, winter makes you lazy, or in my case. But you know, summertime's around the corner.
So you guys get cold in Texas?
Yeah, man, it's we're gonna hit the 30s next week. So bring your jacket.
What is that? Let me see.
Don't be chilling.
Bring the jacket. What the hell?
30s. What is that in Fahrenheit? I gotta check that.
Yo, man. Listen, don't go
maybe
nowhere.
For Francis,
Don't go nowhere, champ. Let me bring on Fire Flame, man, to answer some of these allegations. Fire Flame. Fire Flame. Fire Flame.
Yo, good morning, TBZ. Mr. Deer.
Oh, you out here running already?
Oh, yeah, get my morning workout in.
Well, we was looking to ask you a couple of questions, Mr. Terrell Harris.
Absolutely. Let me press pause on my run. Hold on. All right, I'm down.
So, I mean, everybody wants to know, you said you're paying for testing.
I mean, I absolutely had a drug test that we could take and get instant results because Marvin Cain, he started this shit, you know. He accused me when I took my training camp to Mexico of eating steroided meat. And, you know, he was the one who brought it up. So I know I'm clean as hell. I know I've been working hard. So it's not a problem for me to take a drug test. You're not even going to find weed in my system. So, you know, that's really what that is. You know?
So
drug test, no drug test. I'm showing up to fight.
So the drug test that you got, what exactly does it test for?
I'm cool with the Rio Rancho PO supervisor, Jared, and he said he'd throw me a couple of containers. They test for THC, cocaine, the pill amphetamines, and steroid PEDs. So it give you direct results right after you urinate it.
So you're gonna get 2 tests.
Yep.
And when
I could bring him the way in. It's up to him. Like
when are you planning on?
When
are you planning on having him take it?
We can take it at weigh-ins. We can take it when we face off, or before we face off, whenever, or we don't have to take it. You know, there's no contract signed for him to take it, but you know, just like how he feel offended, I'm offended that he would even come on me to call me a cheat.
So let me ask you something. Would you still take it yourself? Because he questioned you with the clenbuterol Mexican meat. So would you, even if he doesn't take it, would you take the test?
Oh, hell no. If he don't take it, then I ain't taking it. But if he want to take it that day, yes, we both can take it. I agree to fair terms.
And you're providing the test?
I will.
And they'll be sealed beforehand?
Yeah, it's just like, yes, everything will be brand new, fresh out the pack. It's just one of those containers that you open up, you take a piss to a certain level, it's at the level, you shake it up a little bit, and boom, the test results pop right up.
Now, does it test for performance enhancers or just, like illegal?
It's illegal substances and enhancers, because enhancers are considered illegal in most states.
You got a lot of background noise. You out there in the streets?
Yeah, I'm running down. That's just traffic running past. I'm on my job.
Now, he seems to think that you're afraid, and that's why you went ahead and bought tests. He says you see his transformation, and that's got you nervous. What's really going on?
Man, I ain't nervous a little bit. It's just like this. He's not allowed to throw accusations my way and try to say, it has me sitting funny that he went to Mexico. First of all, I am black. I am an African American. My first decision would not be on my own to go to Mexico. But, of course, my trainer, Hector Munoz, is Hispanic, and he wanted to take our training camp to Mexico. So that wasn't my decision. I'm just listening to my trainer. My trainer is helping me get better. So for him to come on me like I'm cheating for him, like I'm offended by that shit just as much as he offended. So therefore, it works both ways. You can't sit here and call me a cheater, you know what I'm saying, and then expect for me not to feel like you cheating when you the one doing all the trash talking. I ain't even going back and forth with this dude, and he's still yapping off at his mouth, he's talking in the chat. Like, come on, man. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real.
So, Rell, can you just give us a little bit? Can you just talk to us a little bit about your Deontay Wilder moment where you kind of pegged Morocco Joe as the Luis Ortiz of the division, and you said that no one wants to give him a shot, no one mentions his name. Why is no one fighting Morocco Joe?
Yeah, I said minus the champ too, so just to put that out there. But my whole thing on Morocco Joe is that people want to give me shit for getting a unanimous decision in a first-round standing knockdown against Morocco Joe, who's completely game. And I haven't seen one other heavyweight in Borderwood, even so much as call the guy out. Forget if he can't show up. Okay, I understand the COVID situation. We've all been a little skeptical about traveling, because of COVID. But, I'm just the type of person that's not going to back down from a challenge. That's why I'm still coming to Texas. But besides the fact that he can't travel, I haven't heard one person call out Morocco Joe, but they so quick to say, you beat a nobody in Morocco Joe. Like, I want to see how, I would love to see how Marvin fares against Morocco Joe. He wouldn't even dare get in the ring with him. He wouldn't even get in the ring with him off his size alone. He talking about he been sparring Division I quarterbacks. Did he forget that Morocco Joe was a lineman? The dude was one of the dudes that protect the quarterback that's used to pushing 400 pounds. That's what I got in the ring with. You want to talk about a quarterback who don't even get touched inside of a football game. Like, come on, like, let's be real. My whole thing with that is Morocco Joe is game. He's strong. He's a bully. He has that energy. Like, and he might be a big boy, but that big boy know how to use his weight. And I just want Morocco Joe to get his fair shot before everybody go talking down like he was an easy opponent. I just got my win and did what I was supposed to do, and I got a clear win. And I also want to say that is not the fighter that Marvin's fighting. I'm going to be completely different and more technically sound than a Morocco Joe fight. So if he's expecting me to come in there with the same technique I came in with, he in for a rude awakening.
For sure. We got to assume you're going to be making the adjustments, especially, hankering down and focusing completely on camp. How many days exactly have you been in Mexico?
We spent 2 weeks in Mexico. When I did.
Wow, 14 days. Listen, Rell, I'm gonna try and come back to you, bro. You got it's a lot of background noise. Maybe when you get away from that highway or that street and more into like a wooded area or something.
Or a residential area. That's not so much traffic.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic there. Whoa.
We got Tank still. I want to hear what Tank had to say about what Marvin just said. I mean,
Tank,
what Rell
man.
just said. Sorry.
Tank, man, what did you think about what you just heard?
Honestly, it was kind of hard to hear, but you know, the only reason he's saying that I'm taking shit is because I called him out for it. But you know, to the average Joe who's listening, and you tell somebody, hey, you know, I'm going to Mexico during a pandemic, you know, to train for a fight. When you got to lose so much weight, you know, obviously your ears are gonna stick up. Like, whoa, what's the reason for that? You know, but
so you saying, I mean, so what are you saying exactly? Like, I mean, Rell ain't Canelo. You think he just gonna fall into some clenbuterol meat? You think?
Nah. See, that's the thing he doesn't understand. Like he's taking everything personal. What we're trying to do here, we're trying to sell a fight. You know what I'm saying? And mentally, he's not ready for this, man. He's not. You know, he's thinking it's
so you saying
everything is against him.
You saying you just was messing with him and he took it serious?
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said in my Unguarded, I respect his coach because he actually did this for a living. He's the real one, you know. And probably fact of the matter is he was probably training some guys over there in Mexico, or he probably had a vacation planned or something. So Rell just practically just tagged along. No, that's probably what happened.
But in all fairness, you didn't mean no malice. You was just trying to build up the fight and get under his skin.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even if he did, that shit ain't gonna fucking matter.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Even if he did take shit to, you know, fucking help him make weight and shit like that, it don't matter.
Why not?
I've been getting.
If he was able to make the weight, if he was able to make the weight quicker, he's able to train on technique more.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. It wasn't just 10 pounds that he had to lose. It wasn't 15 pounds he had to lose. He had to lose a lot of weight, and in a short period of time.
I mean, that's why he went to Mexico. So it's all training, all
work. There you go. I mean, I ain't knocking him. I know he's working. He got to make weight one way or another. So, the work has to be put in, or else he's not gonna make weight.
So you think he's struggling to make the weight?
I'm pretty sure he struggled a bit.
Wow.
Last week he had still about 5. He had about 5+ pounds he had to lose.
5?
What he showed the last week, I believe.
Wow. So, if you win this fight, are you prepared for people to say that you're the new Canelo with catch weights and rehydration clauses? Because, I mean, it's 40 pounds you sucking them down.
Actually, he was the one that said that he could come in between 190 and 199. So I made him come at 190. You know?
So you just did what Floyd did
His
to
words,
Canelo.
not mine.
So you just did what Floyd did to Canelo, where Canelo said, "Oh, I'll fight Floyd at 152." He's like, "Oh yeah, well then fight us at 152."
I mean, those were his words, not mine. You know what I'm saying?
So, but to be fair, you did go a side route because he did say, "All right, let's do 199," and you said, "No fight."
Yeah. So at the beginning, actually, there's been about 3 times that the fight was called off. You know, most of the people don't know because everything happens in the Border Wars chat. But
so bring us up to speed. What do you mean 3 times?
Yes. So we were supposed to fight originally, and then I believe we didn't have a date set for Border Wars, so the fight got canceled. And then we were supposed to fight again, and I was gonna come in at 185, and I was telling him he had to come in at that weight, and he didn't want to. He said that he would come in at 199. So that's telling me right there that he was heavy. That he was heavy, and he was trying to barely, make it to 199. So then he didn't want to take the fight. Well, this is the first time he didn't want to take the fight, so we canceled, and they canceled out. And then I believe probably the second or the third time was when he was questioning fees, questioning the integrity of the event, trying to make it seem like he was getting robbed and ripped off and all this and that.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Again. What do you mean? What do you mean he was trying to? What do you mean?
Well, back, I believe it was the second time that the fight got canceled. Everybody has to pay their fees, their screen fees and everything, and he wanted receipts. He was trying to question the event. Question the integrity of the event, like we're trying to do some underwater type stuff. Everything has been laid out. Everybody knows exactly what's going on. But for some reason, he thought that they were trying to cheat him in a way. So he started questioning and wanting receipts and making sure that everybody paid before he did, even though he had just fought Morocco Joe and paid his fees the first time. So I don't know, man. This dude is mentally ill or something, man. He needs some help.
Now, in the Border Wars chat, I seen you say that you hope to get rid of him with this fight. What does that mean?
He just brings bad energy, man. He wants to call in the show, get off ballistic, and start acting crazy. And it's just, he's not what Border Wars is about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit talking that happens in Border Wars, a lot of the stuff that's said in the Border Wars chat, nobody says it with malice. We have the feud between me and Ant, or Jose and Eric, or me and Jose, stuff like that. Even me and you, Daz, have gone at each other's heads a couple times. But nothing is said with malice. Everything is just to motivate one another to be able to get better, And this guy, he doesn't bring that energy. He feels like everybody's against him. Nobody's rooting for him. Look, when he said he was going to go pro, everybody said, well, good luck. Go ahead. You said, we hope you'll be the first Border Wars fighter to make it pro. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just, his mentality is off, man.
Wow. What sort of a statement do you think you make in this fight? Because, look, yesterday, right, Daniel Jacobs.
But Ness, hold on. He already told you.
Hold on.
Daniel Jacobs, you've been talking for like 5 minutes.
Hold on. I got a storyline here, man. Daniel Jacobs, Gabe Rosado is the same thing. Gabe Rosado felt like Marvin. Daniel Jacobs felt like Marvin. Like, yo, this guy's not on my level. This guy ain't as skilled as me. Look at who he's fought. And that's how Marvin is coming into this. Marvin says this guy can't throw a right hand. This guy can't throw a hook. This guy's not technically sound. You know what I mean? And Marvin thinks, look, I'm going to get rid of him. When I fight him, he'll disappear. Hopefully, like, Marvin thinks he's going to make a statement. So my thing is, what happens if he doesn't? What happens if it goes down like Jacobs and you get a win where you probably didn't win or not the win you expected?
Nah, there's too much bad blood, you can say, in a way that somebody's gonna go down.
Bruh, but so did Jacobs. So did Jacobs and Rosado. Mad bad blood.
I really do believe it. I really do believe it.
What happens if it turns into a chess match? What happens if it turns into a chess match?
And that turns into my favorite.
Well, look, man, let me bounce back to Rell, man. Hopefully he's in a location where we can understand him. Rell, what's going on?
Yo, 1 second, Ness. I got to get away from traffic.
Sheesh. I hear you, champ. Get them miles in, man. Get them miles. I would run away from them cars, though. I'll tell you that.
Hold up.
Yeah, man. So, look, in the meantime, you can hear me, and I guess you heard Marvin, man. You heard him. There was never any real malice. you know, he kind of AB'd you with Malinaji, where, you know, he took your girl, got under your skin. Like, it's not really about taking your girl, it's about getting under your skin. So it's not about you not making weight and cheating to make weight. It's about getting in your head and having you not be focused, or rather lose focus. Oh, man. Yeah, Rell, we going to go ahead and get to some other people, champ. You got the whole Holland Tunnel with you. But Wisconsin, Adrian, what it do? Adrian.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm here.
What up?
I'm just in the gym right now, you know, staying sharp, staying ready. Man, it's exciting, man. I like hearing these Border Wars fighters build everything up and make it interesting, especially through COVID. I'm just excited about Border Wars 9, but I'm really hoping, you know, for 10, 11, all those to look forward to, ones I can participate in. It's good to see all the people competing, you know.
What weight did you fight at last Border Wars?
168.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tank is looking to get to that division. Give me a pick, man. Who you riding with? Who you leaning towards if you don't want to make a pick in this main event?
So the main we talking about Rell versus Marvin?
Rell versus Marvin, the champ.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you two things, okay?
Great.
So watching Marvin's fights, because he's got more than Rell, so I haven't had a lot to view as far as seeing Rell fight. Just Morocco Joe, really. If I had to go based on experience, I'd say Marvin, because I've seen more of his fights, but the fact that Rell is training with a pro, that he went to Mexico, that he's put in the work that he's put in. Yeah. I mean, if he makes massive improvements, I think he's got a shot. But yeah, I mean, what are they?
Let me throw a curveball. Yeah, it's gonna be cruiserweight 190. Let me throw a curveball though. Let me throw a curveball.
Okay.
You're a coach.
All right. Yeah.
Would you be able to take Rell, the same Rell you seen in the Morocco Joe fight, take him to Wisconsin, and change him in time to beat the same Tank whose fights you watched?
How many weeks would I have?
Same amount of time Rell had, 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely just seeing Rell's performance. I mean, I think the only thing about his last performance was just cardio. And you know, obviously there's some technical things to change, but I mean, definitely, from seeing Marvin's fights, I mean, definitely, I think I could make it 50-50 to where there's really no whatever. And I'm gonna go 50-50 on this one. I mean, I will go out there on a limb and only say I'm gonna say Rell, because he seems hungry. He seems like he's got a huge chip on his shoulder. There's really no pressure on him to win. You know, Marvin's the champ, man. All the pressure's on him. You know, he's the one who's proven he can win 3 times in a row. All the pressure is really there for him, where I feel like Rell has gone to Mexico with his trainer. He's put in a lot of good one-on-one work, and you can't beat that.
I hear you, man. Thank you. Thank you for
super chat from that one white boy. 80 people watching and only 25 likes. This is Border Wars. That only deserves a like. Sheesh. Don't be a bum and slam your thumbs until it becomes numb. Shout out to that one white boy, aka John Watson. Yeah, also shout out to all our Border Wars sponsors, man. We appreciate you. This is our Border Wars show, so we want to make sure we shout you out, you know what I'm saying, because you're making it very possible for us to make our show go on without a hitch. We got Last Stand Podcast and Brian Custer. He got all the latest and greatest interviews with the boxers, with actors, entertainers, you name it. Go check out Brian Custer's Last Stand Podcast on YouTube. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and check out Austin No Doubt Trout. Austin No Doubt Trout has sent over a package for our Border Wars participants, and we are very, very thankful to No Doubt Trout, Austin Trout. Also, Marlon So Icy. Shout out to Marlon So Icy making also, his Border Wars debut in terms of being a sponsor and supporting our Border Wars event. Also, we got Big Rig Trucking Agency, Big Rig Trucking Insurance Agency. For all the truckers out there, go ahead and check out Big Rig Trucking Agency, what they got for you, because they might have a plan for you. Also, go ahead and check out No Label Sports Management. No Label Sports Management, Spencer Fearon and Rob Stanley. Shout out to them. Big shout out to them. Thank you for being a sponsor, a part of our Border Wars event. Also, remember, War Tape. Shout out to War Tape. War Tape is back on board, being a sponsor, a part of Border Wars, helping the fighters wrap their hands and keep them safe and nice and neat and clean. Also, you got Wireless Buzz Shop. Check out wirelessbuzzshop.com. Right now, they got their holiday special going on, 50% off your purchase. Also, they might add that TBV 15% on top of it if, you say we sent you. Also, go ahead and check out KendallHolt.com, Kendall Holt at holt.boxing.glove on IG. He's also a part of our sponsorship, sending over some very sleek custom-made gloves for our winners of our Border Wars bouts. Also, we got Undisputed Boxing Gear. He's also Undisputed Boxing Gear. Coach Rivera and the whole team also being a sponsor, part of our Border Wars night event, December 5th, Dallas, Texas. You're not going to want to miss it. Xavier Miller, coach of one Dillian White, who was looking to take on Povetkin, but COVID messed up that situation, like a lot of things. But in the meantime, he's hooked us up with Bravos, Bravos.com. They've become a sponsor of Border Wars 9. Very sleek, gold and white alpha line headgear and 16-ounce glove. Shout out to Adrian Clark. Protect yourself at all times. They're paired with Everlast to make sure all our Border Wars participants get the proper headgear and gloves, 16-ounce gloves, to compete. Shout out to his books he got out right now, Dark Horse Manager's Memoir. Listen, man, we appreciate all our sponsors coming on board, making our Border Wars event possible. We got El Camino Electrical. We can't forget El Camino Electrical. They are actually sponsoring all our shows in 2021. So shout out to El Camino Electrical. They're looking to be on the ring apron, looking to be on the ropes, wherever they can be. Shout out to El Camino Electrical. They're setting the bar and they're setting the pace. We appreciate you very much. And that is our Border Wars sponsors. We want to bring it to you right now. Thank you very much. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button and the subscribe button because it helps us grow and the visibility of the show. Let's go.
Let's go. Yo, so it looks like there is the possibility that the Antonio Garcia and Karma Surge 3-0 in Street Beef fight does happen. Looks like he can possibly do his unguarded for Wednesday at 5 or Tuesday at 5. Let's see if Rell is in the mountains rather than by the highway. What up, champ?
Is this better sound for you?
Definitely, man. How are you, brother? Now we can hear you.
Yes, sir. Okay, so before you ask me any questions for that, let me just follow up with a couple things. My first thing is, if the Patreons and the Boxing Voice family go back and listen to my Unguarded from season 7, I came into this shit so humble. I was grateful to be here, just to be with like-minded individuals who wanted to get in the ring and lose weight, So my whole mentality was being grateful for being a part of the Border Wars series, to be a part of TBV, because I was a long-time listener for over 36 months before I participated. That's the first thing that I want to get out there in the air. I came in humble. I didn't come in cocky. The second thing is, with Marvin, it turned into a personal feud for me, just because of the fact that he called me out. I was in the heavyweight division. When I fought Morocco Joe, I was at 235. I had to cut for this fight to 190, so my journey hasn't been easy. You know what I'm saying? So for all the Patreon listeners and the TBV family that don't know, I worked my ass off this camp. It ain't just Mexico. We was working before Mexico. Mexico was just that add-on, that elevation. And the reason why I went to Mexico is because that's what my trainer thought would be best for me. It was an uncomfortable environment. I didn't have any family around me. I didn't have a California king-size bed to sleep in. You know, I've already gotten the foods and things that I'm used to enjoying that comforts me. All of that was taken away from me on top of learning my technical skill, on top of getting everything prepared for this fight. So I'm naturally what quote-unquote a savage. I'm somebody who don't back down from competition naturally. So the fire flame that y'all seen at heavyweight was 235 overweight against the overweight Morocco Joe. And not only that, at the time I was smoking weed heavy. I'm talking about backwoods, Swisher Sweets, just consistently smoking. I would run and do my workout and then go back home and smoke weed. That's not the real you get in this camp. I completely stopped weed for at least over 2 months now. I haven't smoked no weed. It's completely out my diet, just along with all of the food that I enjoy eating. So when you talk about sacrifice, I know exactly what sacrifice is. For Marvin to say that I'm not made for border wars, it just sounds like some real bitch shit to me. Because first of all, he wouldn't even be on my radar if he didn't call me out. Now, what really happened was he called me out in February, right after the Morocco Joe fight. And if you look back at my Morocco Joe highlights from season 7, if you go to Fire Flame Rell season 7 highlights, you can see Marvin clearly in my video watching the entire fight right there at the Sweat Gym, right there at Air Cruz Gym in Texas. He was watching the entire fight. He front like he wasn't watching the fight. He been watching me since day one. Nah, he want to sit here and act like, oh, he's nothing to me. But listen, man, if you really this godly person that you try to go off to be and you so blessed and you love the Lord, why is it that you doubting your opponent so much, man? If you look back at my season 9 Unguarded that I did a couple weeks before he released his, I gave that man nothing but credit. I said he pound for pound on Border Wars list as one of the best, you know, so I'm going to respect the man in front of me. I've done nothing but respect the dude. If you go to Mario's press release, the co-host, you would clearly see that in my press release, I gave him nothing but his credit. But what does this dude do? He still talk down. He still call me bums. He still swear he levels above me when he not even an amateur boxer. At least I got the rep to say back when I was 15 years old, I was a part of the USA amateur boxing world. I've been a part of that, but I still don't talk cocky because I understand that it is levels to it. So everything that this so-called champion is saying, he's contradicting himself. You're not the only one working. You want to talk about putting in sparring time? Look, man, I'm just going to say it like this. I put in the most sparring I put in this camp too, but it ain't been against amateurs. It's been all pros, decorated pros who got, you know, shit to look at. That's who I've been in the ring at preparing for with this camp. So, you know, I ain't been in the chat talking. He still talk. He going to knock me out. He going to knock my big-ass head with an 8-piece combination. What you think I'm going to do, just stand there and let you do it? Man, I'm telling you, this guy a clown. This guy a clown. It's time for him to be humble. And that's what the Fire Flame coming to do. I'm coming to humble his ass. Because he called me out. He was never on my radar. I was a heavyweight. You should have left me alone. And you woke up a fucking beast, man.
Rell, give out that social media, man. I want people to see those pictures. I want them to see you in New Mexico, and let them start that journey now, man. Who knows, man? You turn pro, man. So what's that social media?
Yes, sir. My social media is at FireFlame313. And for whoever didn't get a chance to look at my Unguarded, what was said is that Hector believes that I have pro potential. So from this Border Wars, I'm going to continue Border Wars, but I'm going to go into the amateurs as well. I am going to join the USA amateurs and get a couple fights if I decide to go pro, before I decide to go pro. But that is on the table for me because I do have that connection in my trainer, my mentor, and big bro Hector Munoz. So, yes, that is on the table for me. But right now, all of that's irrelevant. Right now, I'm coming in there as no amateur, no IQ. I'm coming in as the bum. And I'm going against the so-called champ who swear he just worked harder and outworked me. We gonna see, man. And my conditioning is great. You know, I feel the best I ever felt in my life. And I got to thank Border Wars family, the Border Wars alumni, the TBV alumni, because y'all made me super healthy. I mean, this year started off pretty bad, but once I got that Morocco Joe fight, ever since I won that Morocco Joe fight, even through all the drama in 2020 for the world, this has been a great year for me, a prosperous year. And you know what I'm saying? All the trash talk that this champ putting out there trying to make me look bad because I'm way more entertaining than this clown, it's all about the backfire. It's time for this fool to get humbled. It's time for him. It just is what it is. You don't say the stuff you say and then say, oh, it's just malice. Oh, I'm just kidding. We got to sell a fight. We ain't selling nothing. We sell ourselves. You hear me on here? These listeners hear me right now, and they know the real. Period. They know. I'm selling myself. I don't need you to sell me by disrespecting me. I'm selling this fight, and I ain't even disrespect you. I ain't came on you no type of way, but gave you nothing but props. And watch how I still sell this fight. You know, and I also want to shout out Aguilar Boxing, Mac 10, Edwin, my sponsor. He created my uniform for the fight. And I'm just extremely grateful for them. Shout out to Hector Munoz, man.
Yo, champ, that uniform is fire.
Fire.
I can't even, I can't even find anything wrong with that thing.
No, that outfit is fire. It makes me want to go buy one right now. I want to go buy one right now.
No, that outfit. See, I thought I was going to wear mine for a few more seasons. That outfit made me know I got to buy a new outfit, man. That was fire, bruh. I like that.
Oh, Mr. Gibbs, I did want to tell you next that if you go and connect with Aguilar Boxing, he would love to work with you, which means that he could work with other fighters in Border Wars with their uniforms as well. He wanted me to reach out to you first.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let him know we love that outfit, man. He killed that, man. You gonna look right, man. You gonna look right. That shit look right. I love the hoodie. Sleeveless. Nah, you killed it, man. That is fire for sure, without a doubt.
I'm gonna reach out to him next. He probably gonna do your uniform for free, just so you could, help him out with his promotion or whatever. So I'm gonna definitely slide you his number and tell him that you liked it.
For sure, man. For sure, man. Thank you. Let me get to some other callers. Rell, man, main event. Marvin. I mean, is it fair to go back to the champ because he's the champ? Does he get the final word or what?
Absolutely.
I'm about to say Francis left again, man. Francis be dipping,
never left. Man. I'm letting you cooking. I'm letting you cook.
Now you running. We can't deal with y'all fighters and y'all running, man. You busy right now, Marvin? Because we got other people here.
Yo, nah, man. Just I can't wait for December 5th. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, I got people in Texas and my ears to the street, and I hear that you on your way to the gym to meet up with a heavyweight for some sparring. Any truth to that?
It could be. Just gotta wait and see.
Are you about to spar with the new heavyweight out of Dallas called Golden Glove champ?
Nah, I don't think so. It's Big Ken, I think, hit me up.
Yeah, Kendrick is Golden Gloves champ in YouTube.
Oh,
that's GGG.
Oh, he's GGG?
Yeah, he GG champ.
Oh, okay.
He's GG champ in YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. He's supposed to meet up right now in a little bit. I'm already on my way.
Yeah, he said he there already. I seen him in the chat earlier. Said like, yo, I'm at the gym. Or I'm on my way to the gym rather. But all right, Marvin, go ahead and do your thing. Let me get to some other callers, man. Keep working. We going out to Coach J-Mac in the building. What up?
Yo. Oh, no intro?
Yeah, I was just a little bit slow, but you here already. What's going on, champ?
I'm at R&O. I think Marvin's supposed to be coming up here today. We supposed to be hooking up with Kendrick. I got me and my brother up here. And
Damn, yo. I'm getting jealous, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, when you in Dallas or you close to Dallas, that's the connect. So I got DeMarcus coming up here. Marvin's supposed to talk to him.
But wait, coming up what? Y'all going to the gym to R&R?
Yeah, we're in R&R right now.
Damn. So wait, Kendrick ain't there? Because he just texted in the chat, said he was on his way, and now Marvin said he on. Oh, man, this ain't fair.
Kendrick on his way too. I just got off the phone with him too. So
See
he
what
up
y'all
here.
doing? Y'all messed up his title fight. Just know that. He was gonna get a
You
shot.
scared now.
He was
scared.
Yeah.
Scared now,
What
G-Man.
you mean
You
I'm
scared.
scared? Listen, I'm smart, man. I'm smart. Like you don't want somebody that's working with the whole fucking community. You know what I'm saying? That's too much
Bro, but
information.
you out there with Keith Thurman and flipping
That's too much.
Kevin Cunningham. You tripping,
this
bro.
This gonna be a whole new.
Scared,
Listen, this
man.
gonna be a whole new camp. I ain't gonna have Doomy. I ain't gonna have Terrific. I ain't gonna have my gym. I gotta find a gym, meet a coach, find spawn. Matter of fact, I might just retire, man. I was yo.
Yo, look at it,
man. Yo.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say this in general. Me and my brother, we just in a position like I love the sport, I love the show, I love being able like to work with the fighters. So I don't want no negative energy coming my way saying I'm doing this, I'm doing that, just for clarity. Because I mean I do believe in those faces and hold people accountable for what they say. So just know when it, come at me correct on it. Like Marvin. Marvin stayed 15 minutes away from me. I didn't even know Marvin stayed like that. Like I didn't even know I was around dudes really putting in work. And then when you start finding information, oh, okay, let me hook up with old boy. Let me hook up with this. So I don't mind working with anybody. Like my service is out to helping any dudes out and so that's trying to learn. I got a lot of knowledge to teach, and also I'm inspired. So starting off, when you get that energy, you just want to share with whoever was willing to listen. So I'm definitely motivated and encouraged to keep working with these dudes. I hope nobody take it personal. Rell is a cool dude and stuff like that. Marvin just is the home team. That's the only thing I support in Dallas is boxing. I don't care about the football or basketball or anything. So just working with Marvin, helping him out, and whatever happens, happens. For his anything like I just told you what we about to do. Kendrick did work with Kendrick. We talked to Kendrick. Kendrick actually from the hometown.
Louisiana. He from Louisiana.
It's a little close. You find out that you got some brothers from another when you start talking, and even on that back call, we didn't even know Kendrick was from Louisiana and stuff like that. So
yeah, man.
that's what it is.
Together, man.
I text Supermax. I'm gonna link up with him on Skype later. I'm gonna link up with Matt on Skype. Ambrose is still kind of like in a loop, right?
Ambrose is definitely in the loop, man. He could end up getting the Cruz fight if they agree. They supposed to talk. They supposed to do Bud Crawford and Shawn Porter and call each other, man. So we'll see, man. Cause Cruz fighter pulled out. Ring walk Danny.
Right. So that's.
I'm bringing my gloves now, man. I'm bringing my gloves in my rap. Yo, put that on the list, Francis. I'm bringing my gloves. I'm bringing my gloves in my rap. Everybody ain't gonna work with J-Mac, and I ain't gonna do no pad work. Fuck all that, man. Nah.
If you still want Kendrick, I mean, you can still get him. It sounds like
you scared, J-Man. You scared.
Absolutely. Listen. No, see, Francis, you don't even know how to do this. Chill, fall back. So this is all this does is change the trajectory, right? He could have been my first fight back, but now that he's about to have the whole community helping him, I gotta now watch him fight, and then maybe we pick him later. That's all. Cause now I got tape. See, I was gonna take him blindly. You know, I'm brave enough to take that younger man with way more muscles than me blindly, but I'm not stupid enough to take him blindly. And then now he spawned with Marvin. He going to Arnold. He training with man. Get the fuck out of here. Which I think I'm a silly Billy.
Ask me that question you asked Adrian. You said, didn't you ask Adrian about what training Rell or something?
Yeah, training Rell.
With the same time, I seen Rell get down and stuff like that. I think Rell have the ingredients. I would say mentally listen to some like he gotta learn how to I noticed something I struggle with.
He emotional. You know you about to say that.
I talked to you on a back call quite a few times, and I said maybe, hey Marvin, drop that. I talked to you on the phone. Like sometimes maybe that's why me and my brother couldn't get as far as we went because them attitudes and taking shit too serious, willing to lose your life or go to a certain place behind words and some people say. And sometimes I still struggle with it on the show. I would just encourage Rell to another thing with boxing and being mentally strong and locked in. You got to be able to know how to use shit to fuel you and laugh certain shit off, not take everything serious. Just listening to the show and listening to how I am on this show sometimes. Sometimes I'm not happy with how I respond to certain things, and even though I still would hold people accountable, I'm just not proud of it. But listening to Rell, I think he'll lock in his skills and the thing and the direction he's trying to go. If mentally he gets more locked in and learn not to be emotion, use that emotion to actually push his fighting game and mentality, than to hinder it and stuff like that. That's my advice to him.
For sure. Coach J-Matt, let me get to some others, man. Francis, the quiet mantis. What up, bruh?
Listen, bruh. Listen.
I'm
When you over here on your promoter doing your thing, I let you do what you do. I like to see you where everybody like to enjoy it. So I'm letting you cook. Don't be over here on me. Listen, I'm watching these guys talk right here, and they doing what they gotta do. So cook, man. Yo, J-Mac is the man. They out there linking up right now. They trying to get it together. You done moved your situation, I'm saying, off to Florida, right? You got so much gyms and great trainers out there that you can link up with. There's no reason why you shouldn't. And, bring your gloves and stuff and get some workout, man. Shout out to Marvin, JT, J-Mac, Kendrick. Yo, Border Wars, man. We bringing the brotherhood together, man, the family together. Everybody going, work together and eat together, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And Rell is emotional for his own right, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to take it as no slight as like, yo, you're emotional dude. Like listen, man, everybody got a little bit of that in them, you know what I'm saying? You just wear it on your sleeve, and that's all good. Use that as an advantage instead of a disadvantage, and put on a show. Marvin gonna come prepared. Marvin got them dogs with him. Them dogs is sharpening his tools right now.
Yo,
okay,
where's
Supermax?
Yo, Supermax, man. I'm sorry, bro, but why you ain't getting that Supermax? How is Marvin, J-Mac? I'd have been driving last night. I'd have been driving last night if Marvin, J-Mac, JT, Kendrick, Ambrose. Man, I'm done with you, Supermax. I swear. Supermax, my first fight back.
About who's meeting up.
Supermax, my first fight back, man. He my first fight back. That's it, man. He my voluntary, man. Because listen, I know it's a cherry. That's the whole point. He gonna have to work hard, or I'm gonna knock him the fuck out, because he don't want to lose this weight no other way.
Yo, you cherry.
I'm just keeping it real. Like, why the fuck is you not there? I would have been so, brother. I would have been so excited to be there, bruh. They inspired me. I'm bringing gloves. I ain't even have room for that. I might have to pay for a third bag because of that shit. He tripping. I don't want to hear shit about you gotta stop neither. Oh, I got work, the truck, trying to get extra hours before the fight. I don't want to hear none of that shit. None of that shit. Leave your kids alone. You better get a babysitter, man. Let's go, man. Come on. See, that's what I'm saying. Sacrifice. Rell went to from New Mexico to Mexico. This is what I'm saying. You can't tell me nothing about no kids, man. For this one day, I would have had little Susie come in and babysit. My niece, Etelita, ven acá, whatever, whoever, you know what I'm saying? It's the truth, right? It's one day. The last week before the fight, this was fine-tuning season. Little spawn with Kendrick, little spawn with Marvin, some pad work with J-Mac. Come on, man. Some strategic advice from JT. Man, you can still make it, man. I don't know how far you is. You better make it, man. Izzy, what up? Izzy, you'll take it light on me, man? You want to be my first fight back? You going to take it light?
Can't wait to see Izzy get in there.
Nah, Izzy too much in shape, man. I got to see Izzy fight before we give Izzy a shot. Never seen him fight, man. Oh, shit, I'm raising the wrong button. My bad. There you go. Now we hear you.
Nah, I'm not a fighter. I'm in the background.
Yo, Izzy Kendrick 2021. Let's go.
I'm with it.
Kendrick could eat me up, man. I ain't got that.
Izzy Kendrick 2021. We get to see two in shape 30-plus-year-old heavyweights, man. You got that military push-up body. I seen you, man. And Kendrick, man, forget about it. My man on the GQ book, man. These dudes is Yo, Kendrick look like Kendrick. Why I didn't think of that sooner? Kendrick is our AJ. Yo, out of all the
So you
heavyweights.
calling me a robot, huh?
No, I'm saying, out of all the heavyweights,
Action figure
you
body.
got the action figure body, bruh. I mean, I know Izzy got something under them hoodies he be hiding, man. I could tell, but Izzy don't got the AJ complexion, man. All you gotta do, you could bring the Union Jack flag and they gonna be all on you. But Izzy, what's going on, man? Talk to me.
Oh, nothing much. Just listening to the fun and drama of Border Wars. Looking forward to it. 1 week in counting, right? Can't believe it, man.
Yeah,
We'll be here next week.
It's there, man. It's there. So far, so good too. Izzy, I need a prediction. I'm sorry again, Francis. I'm the cutting man now, but I need a prediction, man. All this fire and smoke getting built up for this main event. Who you leaning towards?
I'm not gonna make a prediction because I figure.
Come on, man. You missed the pool.
Hey! Hear me out. I might be scoring the fight. You're gonna need some. You need some help out there.
Ah, you're right.
I might be scoring the fight, and I don't want to. And I agree with a lot of what Adrian had to say earlier in his call. He said he looks at it now more like a 50-50. I'm not. So I'm not going to make a prediction. I don't want to be biased going in.
Right. I love it. I love it that you're always thinking, man. Thank you for always willing to help with the event, man. You've really stepped up, man, and we appreciate you coming out every single time. That was smart because I wanted a prediction, but I'm going to need a judge more than I need a prediction for sure. All right, so looks like Coach Mitty jumped
Hold on,
in.
Big Super Max with a super chat.
What he
My
talking
coach
about?
is 2020 Trainer of the Year! Exclamation point.
Man, you ain't even there, man. You ain't even there, man. Yo, you get through your fight, it's me and you, man. I'm not fighting nobody but Super Max, man. That's my voluntary. That's my voluntary, yo.
Look at him, yo.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell you, and I thought that was gonna work for
once you just fight,
I thought that was gonna make. I thought that was gonna work for Eddie, but Eddie didn't. Yo, Eddie ain't lose no weight, man, no weight. But let's see if Super.
So
Max,
Eddie and Tank 2021. Eddie versus the real Tank 2021.
Ooh, that's a smoker. That's go.
That's a smoker right there.
We going to the unified. Coach
Tank
Schmidt.
already agreed.
Oh, Rell, the real Tank.
Yeah, he said he bought it.
Yo,
It's
is
just
that
about
yo?
Eddie
I
bought
always feel bad with Eddie after he fought me and he didn't work out. Even for me, I feel like he gonna get killed because he never gonna work out.
He got a team now, so they gonna get him right.
I mean, I hope. Where's yo? Text Smoke 'em Out Jay, man. We need an update, bro. For real, I need an update, man. What's going on with or at least Eddie? Ain't he team at Las Vegas, the captain?
I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
I know you're booing me because I whipped the fighter's ass, but that's boxing.
On this side of the pond, we're serious. Do you know what I mean? UK Great Britain boxing is on the map.
My God, I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I'm living Euro rent free.
Yo, what up?
Coach
What's going on? Border Wars, man. This episode was kind of funny, man. The drug testing and all that, man. But hey, man, they've got to do whatever they've got to do to get themselves pumped up. So I'm sure it'll be a good fight, man. Sure, it'll be a good fight.
Who you leaning towards, man? Who you leaning towards?
I mean, I'm leaning towards Marvin because I've seen much more of him, and I know the details of what he's doing. I know the shape that he's in, but I keep telling him, I said, don't sleep on Rell, man. I think it's gonna be the best Rell you're gonna have, and a good Rell, and that's good for you, right? You don't want to be in one-sided fights. You want to be remembered for good fights, and a good fight is with a good opponent, man. Otherwise, if you get rid of someone too quickly, people say, that was a cherry or whatever. So you need to have a closely contested bout against a valiant opponent, and that's what makes you, a good fighter, man.
Mitty.
So, yeah.
Now, I got to remind everybody, man, because they're loving this storyline, but I know everybody's forgotten that there's no rematch clause. You as Team Marvin, no one advised them to put a rematch clause. And
I was never involved in any of the
of course
conversations.
you were not involved in negotiation, but I mean, you are part of his team. He never went back and confided in you. He just made the decision alone, and now
Yeah,
all the
that's what they
belts.
all did. And they just came to me and said, "Yo, this is like, this is the fight. This is the weight I've got to make." I didn't even know that there was like two different weights, like one for Marvin and one for him, and
Yeah,
and
just
one
like
for Rell.
Canelo. You know that Marvin turned into Canelo ever since he earned the belts.
No, but this is not right though. This he did it the other way around, right? So, but anyway, man, like so. Again, that's what they agreed to, so it's all good. That's what they've got to do. But it was a bit strange to me. I told Marvin, I said, "Where'd you go at a disadvantage there? Like, how does that make sense? Like, if someone's gonna fight at 190, just you need to be at 192." But
Well, he couldn't. He couldn't. Remember. See, this is exactly why I'm glad you brought that up, because it adds more storyline to this fight. So remember that once upon a time, this was Jose's unified division, aka the Dad Bod 185. So Marvin was allowed to win the titles even though he could not weigh 185, and he got to weigh 190 with the condition that his defense would be 185. So that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I didn't even know that backstory and all that. And like I said, that's what he agreed to. He said he's a man of his word, so there's even no point fighting that, right? And I like him better at 185 anyway. And we're on that journey to 175. I really want to see him achieve like the goals that he set himself for. And that's what I like. Win, lose, draw, or whatever. I just want to see like a healthier Marvin, a faster Marvin, a happier Marvin. So that's all good, man.
So you're leaning Marvin. All right. Now,
Yeah.
on the card, canceled was Mario Amin, the King of Essex. But
Bro, I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. I know that life is there, and I know that COVID is there and all that, but the way Amin was talking and the way Amin said like a few things with hashtag tendencies, he should have like checked all the different things, like all the personal circumstances before saying things like that. Because I don't blame him from the decision that he's making. I'm just blaming him the way he was just painting a picture about Mario before. Because I'm sure like when Mario never turned up for his fight, he did it differently. He could have said whatever Amin said, and he still would have got a lot of shit. But that's the same thing. Mario had like personal circumstances. He didn't know how to cope with it, and he never showed up. And then from that point onward, it was like all hashtag tendencies from Amin. Amin is my boy. He's a good guy, but now he's getting served like a little bit like of like reality check those, and I'm sure that you can understand and appreciate where Mario came from, where he had whatever he had going on in his life, man. So, yeah, man, that's my take.
So you
on
saying
that,
karma, man? You saying karma? That's why I believe in karma, man. You
No,
saying karma?
I don't. I'm not saying karma. I don't believe in no karma. I'm not. I'm from a religion where we don't think like that.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, bro, like, be kind of what you're doing and try to be understanding of things, especially when there's like some kind of things that make sense. We've seen it in boxing, and we've seen it in life in general. Life happens. You never know what happens in people's life, and so when you're gonna be harsh with them like that, then you gotta be ready for people to be harsh with you too when something similar happens to you, right? So, and
All
yeah,
right.
man.
Moving to the co-main event, it's been bumped up. He's gonna be my next fight. That's it. I'm calling it. He's gonna be forced to lose the weight, or we gonna knock him out. Big Supermax. He's taking on Smoke 'em out Jay.
Jay. Yeah.
Tough fight, tough fight, but like purely on skills, like it seemed like a better fight, than what he previously had agreed to. But I still think that Smoke 'em out
disagree,
Jay.
man. I think Smoke 'em out Jay could be more dangerous than Bishop with that right hand, man.
Hey man, like there's the way to deliver that right hand, and there's a way to deliver that right hand, and there's a way. I'm a bit worried with Supermax generally anyway, like with the way Supermax fights, right? So Supermax
Yes.
doesn't really have
He's
like
got that areola
footwork.
blood in him.
Yeah, he doesn't really have footwork, and he just wants to go into wars, right? That's never a smart plan against a guy that's like what 300 pounds. So I don't know, man.
Rock him.
But yeah, I'm scared for him.
So you scared for him? That means you pick and smoke him out, Jay, to smoke out Supermax.
Don't want no smoke out thing, but you know I'm picking him to win. Yeah.
Oh, damn! Where's Francis with the soundbite, man? We needed this one. Where it's at? Ow! Going down. His brother. Could one Garcia bring the W home? Because neither one has been able to get in the win column. Yo, shout out to both of them. Supermax coming off a draw, coming back. Machine Gun, 2 losses, coming back. Can Machine Gun get this win over Chris Vega? Midi.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that I think Vega is like a close, you know, I want to say it's a 60-40 fights towards like Matt. So I'm going for Matt.
All right, next on the docket. Oh, you said give him 1 second. We got a super chat in the meantime.
Yo, chat by Eric Cruz. Is Enrique coming to Dallas?
I don't know, man. Enrique been flippity floppy, man. He been flippity floppy with that. So it's not, it's not. I don't know. Midi, are you busy? I was looking for your predictions, man. We're gonna go to Info Joe, man. We're gonna let the OG pick up where you left off and give us his predictions. We going out to California. Info Joe, what up?
Mr. Info Joe.
Tell them the truth, yo. Tell them the truth. This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo, what's up, TBV? Border Wars. Yo. Hey, man, shout out to all the fighters, man, past and present. That's my grandbaby crying. Y'all hear me? Am I clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out to Marvin and shout out to Rell, man. You couldn't pick a better main event, man. It sounds a little personal there. Especially, man, this is the first Border Wars. We talking about drug testing, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think at the end of the fight, man, both of them dudes gonna shake hands, man. I'm loving Marvin, all of his footage that he's put up, man. The dude is in beast mode, man. But shout out to Rell for traveling out of the country to get that work to prepare for this, man. This might be the best Border Wars fight, man, where both guys are pulling out all the stops and going all in, man. So shout out to both of those dudes. The whole card sounds good. I was looking forward to Amin and Mario as well. Plus, I just wanted to just chill with Amin. We ain't chilled since appreciation night. But Ness, what you talking about fighting Supermax, man? You don't know if he gonna win, beats Smoking Jay.
I know. I'm gonna take him even off a loss, man. Yo, he gotta stop playing, man. How he went back up, man? How he went back up? Yo, listen, first of all, it would be, a year since I last fought, man? I'm the champ. I'm always going to get a tune-up. I'm smart, man. I'm smart. I'm like Oscar, man. I'm going to always have me a Stevie Forbes up on my resume, man.
Yeah, if Smoking Jay win, give him a shot, man. Come on, Ness.
Yo, and he will. And he will. But he ain't going to get me off a layoff. And a new trainer, like I'm moving. I'm gonna have. I ain't gonna have Doomy. I ain't gonna have Terrific. I ain't gonna have my gym. I gotta find all new things. So, I might. Yeah. If they push me too hard, I might vacate, Joe. Before I take a loss for not being prepared, I'm vacate. Take the belt, then I'll be back.
I seen Super Mix. He put in the chat, man, you should bring your gloves and your wraps and do a ceremonial retirement.
I know. Yeah, but he won't take the fight though. He out here fighting other people. He could have fought pound for pound Bishop, man. Look, they don't want no smoke with me anyway, man. That's the truth. That's what they trying to do. Let me get over. I don't want to make it about me, man. I'd rather ask you. You already said.
So why don't you call up Bishop too?
Bro, how many times I'm gonna call a man out, man? What you want? You want this to be me, Clubber Lane, and everybody on the show? I can't be conceited. I gotta promote other people, man. I want Bishop. I want UK Rob. we paying UK Rob, and Mitty will be present, so I'm sure they could stay together. We'll pay UK Rob's flight. The minute he agrees, you know, I want Dumb. I want Big Super Max. You know, I want Eddie rematch, man. I'm giving Eddie a rematch, Joe. Nah.
That's right.
Moving on. So the other fight, bro. You ain't tell me who you leaning towards, man. We need you to make some predictions. That's it, man.
Hey, what if I'm a judge, man? You know I'm gonna be down there, so.
Oh man, you right.
Yeah, I don't know. I might, you know, I'm willing to fill in position, man. I'm willing to work out with the best of everybody.
I gotta move on there, man. I can't go to JT either just yet. Let me go to Keem. You ain't gonna be there, man. I need some predictions, man. Y'all ruining this.
There's nothing in the sponge for Izzy. He ain't got nothing in there. Where the team at? Oh, he got J-Mac giving excellent instructions over there to Keem the Dream.
Hello?
Oh.
Yo. What up, y'all?
What up?
My bad, he caught me in the middle of eating his apple. So yeah, hold on real quick. As soon as I jumped on, I heard you talking about that JT, J-Mac, Kendrick, and Marvin was all together?
Hell yeah. And Super Max ain't go. He ain't show up.
Man, oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's what's up, man. That's dope that they all linked up.
Let me tell you my mentality. I already Googled how many miles it is from me to you.
Yeah.
And I told myself, you know, if I ever take a camp, I could at least go to see King twice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like these dudes, man, they out here playing games, man.
Nah, I would have loved to have been there, man. You kidding me? Like you said, get a round with Marvin, a couple rounds with JT, with Kendrick, get on the mix with Coach, get that knowledge. You know what I mean? Like J-Mac got a ton of knowledge, but so did JT. You got to remember, JT was actually the one who fought more and competed more, so he's got a lot of knowledge, man.
Super Max making excuses to somebody he just found out on the show. So how you saying your coach is coach of the year?
Ness.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me tell you, he in the back. He in the hostess thing too. He waiting. So if you wanted to go to him, he's there too.
No, he not.
Oh, that's what he said. I can see him, but maybe he's never. Go ahead.
Well, he on this one.
On this one.
Nah, man, we want face. You gonna jump on here? You better face off with me. Man. Yo, anyway.
Yeah, you begging for the Willy Wonka ticket, man.
Yeah,
just like everybody else.
Begging. I'm trying to help you get healthy, dog. But anyway, listen. Keem, you ain't gonna be there. I need predictions, man. Who you?
All right, what you want? Run me down the fights.
Main event, man. Main
event. I gotta go with the champ, Marvin.
Ooh, that was quick.
Yeah, Marvin is. I mean, look, man. Rell's showing a lot of dedication, going to Mexico for camp for a few weeks, and he's lost a ton of weight. He's looking good. He's looking in shape. So I'm not counting him out. It's just, you know, Marvin's a champ, man. This will be his fifth fight.
It will be his fourth, man.
So it's just I gotta go with what I've seen more. Yeah, the experience and you know all that. So I got Marvin.
Okay.
Who else we got? What's the
on the undercard? We got the co-main event is somehow Big Super Max and Smoke 'em Out Jay.
Why you say somehow? You the worst, dog.
He's a hater,
Super Max and Jay. Damn, that's a tough one, man. Because Jay got that size, bro. He looks like a big dude. You know what I mean? So
he's 6'4".
Damn, see, that's the difference from Santiago, man.
Super Max thought he was getting in there with somebody to get him ready for me, but this dude about to get him ready to put him to sleep. That's what it is.
Nah. Super Max would be all right. That's a tough dude, man.
Yo, if you was in that Super Max corner, would you have took the Bishop fight or this big boy who's 344 pounds, 6'4"?
Damn, man, but I would have probably taken Smoke 'em Out Jay just because I've seen his footage. You could tell he's a novice. It looks like he hits hard, he's big, and he's a game opponent. But you can tell he's novice. Whereas Bishop, you know, on that quick KO he got, he don't look as novice as a Smoke 'em Out Jay. But Jay's a big boy, man. I might have to side with Jay on this one. If I remember correctly, I think Super Max was Mario's promoter. So you know, it's a little get back chance. That's all.
That's two for Smoke 'em Out Jay, smoking you out, Super Max. We got canceled was Anthony Edwards from Queen City Cobra versus Ambrose. That's off the card. And we got Big Super Max's brother, Machine Gun, Matt Garcia, taking on
It's Chris Vega, right?
Vega.
I got Matt. Give me Machine Gun, man. And his 2 L's, he was a dog. And Vega didn't show me no dog, so I got to go with Matt.
Does that have to do with any sort of Coach J-Mac bias?
Nah. Why would you say that? Oh, because he's trained by J-Mac. Nah, I just picked against Supermax, and he was working with J-Mac.
Okay,
you know, it ain't
okay. Nah, I want you to clear that up for the people so they see, like, yo, he did just pick against him. But anyway, we got Shawn, Mission Impossible Jones, returning, taking on Chach the Dad.
Oh, that's a good one, man. Damn, that's a good one, dog. Because Chach looks like he got some skills in that footage he put up, man. With that weird ass overhand right, and his footwork, and just the head movement.
I can't believe Jones said he looked like mediocre with that. When I seen that, I said, wait a minute.
Shawn's good though. Shawn reminds me of like Adrian from Wisconsin. They had a similar kind of style. Just because I've seen Shawn fight, I might have to side with Shawn, but that's a close fight, man. That's a tough one to pick, but I'm gonna pick Shawn.
Okay, they going with Shawn on that one. Let's see, what's next? We got
Corrie versus Donel.
Karma Surge versus Antonio Garcia, also from Dallas, man.
I got Garcia, man. The same thing. I saw Surge's Street Beefs, and then I saw Garcia's footage that he sent, and it just looks like 2 different levels of skill, man. So I'm gonna have to go with Garcia.
Donel outfight anybody. Fernandes versus Corrie, self-proclaimed. I'm pound for pound. Y'all just don't know Frank.
Yeah, I gotta rock with Donel, man. Shout out to Florida, and he got the skills to pay the bills, man. Corrie talk a good game, so. I'm excited to see that one too, man. But I gotta go with Donel.
So I don't know. Oh, it was unguarded yesterday. Did you hear it with Eric Cruz, SOG?
No, I didn't hear his unguarded. He did it yesterday.
Oh, you tripping, man?
I gotta go back and check that out.
No, you gotta go back and check that out.
Absolutely. Wow, what he was talking about on that?
I mean, he talked about the Puerto Rican J. Cole, man.
He wasn't talking about a Gran Campeón, was he? Man.
He was definitely talking about Del Rico's Miguel Cotto, man.
That's right, baby.
He wants your scalp, man. He wants your scalp.
He said he see fights with you, and he named 2 other guys, man, and it was you. I was like, whoa. I think he said Ant rematch.
I love it.
He said Ant rematch. He said Jew, and who else he said? I don't know. It wasn't Jose though. It was 3 fights. I was like, wow, okay, 3 fights.
Hey, listen, I'll take that, Matt. You know what? If I remember correctly, I believe they offered me to Cruz before the Mario fight. He turned it down. Mario ended up accepting it, but I don't know. That's what I heard through the grapevine. They said we asked Cruz if he wanted you. And he said nah, so I don't know what makes him want me now. See, that makes me feel like he saw something.
Nah, he ended up not showing up though. Maybe he couldn't just make it to Pittsburgh. That's all. But you're right though. He seen the fight. He seen Mario put you down. I mean, he seen you slip. He seen you slip.
You gotta stop this, man. This is madness.
He ain't gonna stop, man.
He ain't gonna stop.
King, let me get to some other callers, man. But yeah, man, he seen a slip, champ. That's all. It's all goody.
Yo.
What?
Ness, let me get this off real quick.
Nah, not if you ain't on video. I want to see your face.
He is on video.
Oh, hold on. Let me adjust you. See, because I gotta control things. They got now they can see you. Now they can see you.
Hold on. No, I'm not ready. Let me stand up for the backdrop,
man. Let's go, man. You got 8 days, man. 8 days.
We good?
Yeah.
What's up, man? What you think I've been doing this whole time? Sitting on my ass?
I don't know, man. You ain't over there with the crew, man. They out there getting that work right now. They got that dog
first of all, I found out on the show when you did.
Dog, so why you nominating people for Coach of the Year and he ain't even in communication with you, man?
Because we got the West Texas team that we work with every
Nah,
week.
man, I don't want to hear that, dog. Listen, Kendrick is out there. He's a heavyweight. Marvin, he there for the speed as a
That's
cruiserweight.
cool.
You know, you playing
But
games,
again,
man.
you want me just to drop
You about to
and go
fight
5 hours?
You about to fight 6'4",
6'4".
344 pounds.
Yo, Supermax, don't let him get on you. Like, listen, man, you
Nah,
got
is
things.
you ready?
You found out. You
Is
got
you
you found
ready?
out. Sure, it's on you and your coach to communicate. That's
Nah,
I agree
lack
with
of
him with that. Hold on,
communication. Lack
hold on.
of
I agree with him.
communication.
I agree with him with that. But then at the same time, don't beat up on yourself because you found out something late. You know what I'm saying? It is missed opportunity, but it's life.
Lack of communication. Lack of communication. You nominating people for trainer of the year, but you just found about this super powerhouse camp they having. This is powerhouse camp. Powerhouse. Dog, how many hours? 5?
5 that's 5 hours.
That's nothing, man. I do that shit. Like I said, I would have drove last night to be there today.
If I'd have known last night.
And
But that's
again,
okay.
and again,
That
you
doesn't-
ain't
that means
communicating.
you're not gonna sit there
Hey,
and
Francis,
disparage the good things of my coach.
Francis.
You're not gonna disparage the
If
good
he
things of my
don't
coach
even
like
know,
that.
if he don't even know about this super training session, that lets me know that they're not really communicating on the game plan either, man. Coach
I would agree, man.
Coach and fight are not on the same page, man.
Keep thinking that if you want. I ain't worried about it. That's just tired of opening up the card. He want to get on somebody that got some status on the card. He tired of being the first bout. It's cool, man.
Dog. Somebody's O's got to go, man. You don't worry about Ness.
That's what's gonna happen.
Ness ain't fighting. You got to worry about Smoke 'em out Jay.
Exactly, dog. That's why
he's
I'm not worried about what
exciting.
you saying.
Don't worry about
what you
Ness.
saying.
You know, Smoke 'em out. Worry about that right hand. You seen what he did with Eddie.
We working.
You
That's all work.
You know Eddie
That's what I've been
5-0.
working
Eddie was 5-0 as an amateur. Yo, can you move like Eddie? That's what you got to ask yourself.
If Eddie had the gas tank like Supermax, he'd have stopped Ness in Dallas.
All I'm
You
saying,
was out of breath by the second round.
You still talking about me? You got Smoke 'em out Jay problem.
And you talking about Eddie?
Because Eddie spar Smoke 'em out Jay. See how it all connect?
And I got my sparring partners, man.
Yeah.
I'm working for that.
Is you ready for a 6'4"? He's 6'4". He's 6'4". Is you ready for that? How tall are you
the
again?
credentials of my guy I'm working with
How
up
tall
here.
are you again?
I've been training with a 6'4" guy.
How tall
Been sparring
are
with a 6'4" guy.
you? How
5'11".
tall are
I'm 5'11".
5'11". What's the weight check, man? Why we ain't getting no weight check? It's been like 6 weeks.
I ain't even jumped on the scale. I'm not. What this ain't the fact that we worried about getting ready on the footwork and scale.
Yo, footwork. All right, you better
You
listen.
gonna see the weight check when
Listen,
we
you
get
better
there,
get
man.
a win. Let me know how you gonna feel if you 1-1, and not 1-1. If you 1-1,
we got to come back and fix it.
Oh,
I ain't going nowhere.
See, real fighters say I'll never think of losing. That's what Floyd would have said. Canelo would have never said he was losing, man.
Hey Ness,
Look,
What up?
I ain't worried about
What
none
up,
of that.
Francis?
Are you done?
I ain't worried about who could get. Because remember, you was the same guy talking about, oh man, Max ain't gonna last. He can't last 2 rounds of Santiago. He gonna run the gas, get stopped. I had motherfuckers telling me I was gonna have a heart attack in the ring. And it took some bullshit to get that from me.
Bruh, you don't get no points from me. You don't get listen to me. You don't get no points from me.
I don't need no
for
points
getting
from you.
a draw. You got it, yo. You don't get no points from me for getting a draw with Santiago. If you would have got a draw,
I don't need the points
with Rell or something.
Be stopped in 2 rounds.
Dog,
they said I'm gonna have a heart attack.
You better worry about being stopped in 1 round versus this 6'4" dude.
We're gonna see what happens. Tune in Saturday if you want to find out. If you want to find out who's full of shit, me and Ness, tune in next Saturday. Subscribe to Patreon. You're gonna get your answer.
Dog, you heard with your own teammate, man. He's part of Team Texas. Coach Mitty across the pond. What he said, man, I'm worried about this fight.
He was worried about me the last fight.
Exactly. He made you pull out. Talk about that. Why you ain't take pound for pound? Why? Listen to me. Let's talk about that. I got you on a hot seat, man. So is it true or is it not true that you never wanted to come straight into Border Wars and fight Ness? You had a 4-fight plan for Ness.
I told you that.
All right, so that's true, right?
That ain't never been denied.
All right. So is it true or is it not true that you had a fight scheduled with Bishop? You dropped the video, you announced the fight, and then you pulled out because Coach Mitty made you pull out.
Yeah, I got some advisors. They you know, they talk about it's not worth just showing your balls, try to get into a winnable fight. So that's where we is.
So don't you think your back's against the wall right now? Because you've chosen now to not fight the two, not one, but the two top heavyweights in the division, and you've also got to draw with you know, based off rankings, the bottom of the division.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't your back against the wall? Isn't your back against the wall?
Why? Did I go away? Did I disappear? Am I good to disappear? I'm still here. And before I leave the division, you know what? You're gonna give me talk craziness. Don't let me get 265.
Hey, Supermax, hold on.
Hey, I'll go to DR and take your soul in your home country, man.
Yeah, you talk a good game.
Supermax.
Yo, you talk a good game, but guess what? Stop worrying about me. Worry about Smoke 'em Out Jay. It's about Smoke 'em Out Jay. Las Vegas, man. Las Vegas, man.
Smoke you out. Focus on your fight, Supermax. Focus on your fight. Don't let him pull you out. You gotta remember something. Focus on your fight you got going on. You know what you're doing. You're getting yourself focused. He's trying to think you a cherry pick you up. Right now, just stay focused, man. Stay focused on the fight.
That's the thing. That's why I don't.
He worrying about the wrong things. He worrying about the wrong things.
We got this weekend to worry about.
Smoke 'em out got him thinking about the wrong things.
We got this. Nah, that's why I'm not acknowledging your call out.
Yo, I can't believe. I can't believe.
Undercard fighters.
I can't believe you overlooking. I can't believe you overlooking Smoke 'em Out.
Hey, you know what's so funny about it though? Hey, Supermax, you gotta remember something. In Border War 7, in this same very gym, if I'm not mistaken, he called out Rell and Bishop. Right?
Who me?
And apparently.
And what happened? And Bishop went. No. Don't try to sell a narrative that ain't true. Did Bishop not try to get a fight with Santiago?
Did you not try to get a fight with
Santiago? And that's my point.
And then after that, oh yeah.
Let me make my point.
Yeah.
And that's why we go with the Smoke 'em Out Jay fight. See, because all these other heavyweights that called in, that started showing up after I put the division on the map, after I came out here running my mouth.
How you put a division on the map?
When I got here, there was no heavyweights but me and Ness.
Hey, yo, how you put...
Big Javi, who never fought.
Bruh, Marvin was there who ducked.
No, Marvin wasn't no real heavyweight. He was
nah, he wasn't. Get your four horsemen stuff out of here.
Supermax gets in the ring, talks a lot of shit.
Bruh, get the win.
He doesn't get the win.
Get the win.
All of a sudden, we got all these guys that want to fight just me. They ain't calling out Ness. They ain't calling out Rell. They calling out me. The only person
because they looking for a cherry. They looking for a cherry. They think you a big cherry.
Here for the love of the game, and that's why he gets.
Yo, they think you a fucking cherry, man. That's why they calling you out, man.
They got me fucked up.
That's why they calling you out. I'm trying to fucking pluck a cherry like Danny too. You a cherry. we all see you as food, man. You know what? You ain't a cherry. You food, man. Smoke 'em out. Jay say he about to eat you, man. Real easy. Smoke them ribs out, man. He gonna body shot you. He gonna body shot you to death and smoke out them ribs, man. Louisiana, Alabama style, man. You know how it's going down. Did you work? You ain't work. If you ain't at the gym with J-Mac and Kendrick and fucking Marvin today and JT, you ain't really working, man. I don't believe you, man. You better get the win for me to believe you again. Yo, right now, Rocky IV, Tommy Morrison, Rocky Balboa. Yo, me and you, we were supposed to be like this. But if you ain't losing the weight, we ain't like this, dog. I want Smoke 'em out to knock you out if you ain't lose the weight, bro.
You see, now you're gonna talk all crazy.
If I don't put in the work, that's exactly
because that's what's gotta happen. When you don't put in the work, that's what's gotta happen, man. He gotta put in the work.
If I don't put in the work, if I didn't work,
you gotta take this serious.
Exactly what would happen?
You gotta take it serious. You seen what happened to Mofongo? Y'all out here playing.
Bro.
What happened?
Gil, I'm trying to cherry pick UK Rob too.
Are you trying to say Mofongo didn't take it serious? You can't put no smart on Mofongo's name like that.
Gil, I'm trying to cherry pick him too.
No smart? Yo, you tripping.
What?
You trying to tell me that Mofongo didn't take it serious?
Right,
Are
he
you
didn't
trying
get
to
no
put that type of smart
sparring
on his name?
He didn't get no sparring, crazy.
Both didn't get no sparring, bruh.
bro.
What you saying,
bruh?
So they on the same level, bro.
So let me ask you a question. So
matter of fact, Mofongo had a fight. Bishop, that was his first fight, no?
Let me ask you a question. So you on a boxing show saying that it's okay to take a fight and not get spawned because y'all both on the same level?
No,
dog,
I'm not saying.
Dog,
listen,
boxing.
listen,
let me finish my sentence, man. Boxing is about preparation. If you ain't doing what it takes to, that's the whole purpose of boxing. Whoever puts in the work, man, in every gym you walk in, you see the sign. Man, stamina, fatigue makes cowards of men. If you ain't working, you jerking out here, all right? So don't give me that bullshit they was on the side. One of them should have got sparring.
I agree with you.
You know why they didn't? You know why they didn't? Because they ain't want it bad enough. See, you out here laughing at me because I won't take certain fights. No, I'm going to take it serious. That's what I'm going to take. You better take it serious. You better take it serious. You out here playing. Stainless already working. He been working. He been hitting me up. Yo, what size gloves? He been catered his whole schedule. Remember, he run his own store now. You out here still on quarantine in the garage. He in the garage getting working.
That's good.
Keep playing. Keep playing. See,
No,
I don't take it lightly, bro. It's real for me.
You need to get some work because you got people that want your scalp, but you want to pick off Supermax who already got a fight.
Bruh.
You sound like these fighters calling out people.
I sound like Canelo. I sound like Canelo. That's what you don't
calling
get.
out people that already got a fight, man. Man, go sit down.
Stop making it about me. Stop making it about me.
Oh, stop making it about me. You calling out people that got a fight. Nobody ain't saying nothing about that. What about that? Why you calling
it about me? I'm Floyd. I get to pick all y'all. I get to pick any one of y'all, man. I give you the Willy Wonka ticket, man.
Predictions
I make you famous, man. Yo, anyway, Supermax, now that we got you, man, we got to go through the line.
My predictions real quick.
Yeah. Who you got? Main event. Go for it.
You know I got to roll with Marvin, 4 Horsemen. Nothing personal against Rell, but, man, Marvin is just putting in the work. Marvin is super dedicated. And, yeah, that's going to be a good fight, though. But I'm rolling with Marvin.
All right. Your brother versus Chris Vega.
You know, I got to go with my brother, man, obviously, which, you know, it seems biased, but that's kind of tearing me apart because I've been real good friends with Chris for a long time. Matt's obviously my little brother. But I think Matt's just looking better than I've ever seen him. I think with the proper coach, he's going to come in and get it done.
Yourself, man. Yourself versus Smoke 'em Out Jay. What's your fucking prediction? Fake tough guy, no confidence, man.
First of all, I'm gonna win.
Your cherry cheeks right now, man. Rosy posy cheeks.
Still on it,
Rosy posy cheeks, man. What's up?
I'm gonna win, and just like I told you last year, and just like that again, we're gonna win that Fight of the Night bonus. And we're gonna win another Fight of the Year award.
Yo, make sure you remind us, man. We didn't even do it last time. Make sure you remind us. Also, give your suggestion in the chat in the pre-pro because I want to keep going.
Smoke 'em Out Jay. On that, let's make a poll the next day. Let's let the people decide what Fight of the Night was.
Oh, Smoke 'em Out Jay's in the chat.
Or in the Border Wars chat, he said that. Let the people decide on a poll, and I think that's a good idea.
What about Shawn Mission Impossible Jones versus Chach the Dad?
Yo, you know, I think Shawn Jones is pretty good. I think he can show a lot of improvement. Chach the Dad's working with the teammates, obviously. So I'm gonna keep it Texas. I'm rolling with Chach the Dad, but I think that's a toss-up fight to me. I don't know too much about either one to say for sure. So that's good, but I'm going with Chach the Dad.
Yo, Gil said on the super chat, some love for my brother Ness. Need to get into a test. His next fight. Stop playing game. I was trying to fight.
All right,
I was trying to fight number 5 on the pound for pound list, but we haven't heard nothing. So now I got my eyes.
See?
What you mean? What you mean, see? What you mean,
You was like, oh, why would I give him a shot? Why would I give him a shot? Why is he on the pound for pound list? Oh, why would I need to fight him? He just had one fight. He needs to get another fight. Now you talking, I'm going to give him a fight now. Now I'm going to give him a fight.
Why you
Supermax? You see this back and forth?
Did you hear his interview? Did you hear his interview? What was his post fight? His 11-minute post fight interview. What it says? What it says? It says how he wants Supermax, and then after Supermax, he want to look at the landscape and then get a fight to lead him into a title shot. There's only one title in the division. Like, why y'all make me do this every episode so I look like I'm conceited, man? Come on, man. If everybody
only
come
one
in the
time this
game,
division. Yeah, I
It's
know because
only-
they coming now.
man,
Yo.
you know what,
Now.
man? I'm done with you, man. We gonna move
Anyway,
on, man.
the Corey Dillon and what's his name and
Donel
Donel
Fernandes.
fight. Yo, I can't pick that one. This Corey guy looks like he's got skill. Donel looks always really skilled. I've seen both his fights in person, but JD came back and got him last Border War. So I don't know, man. Is the confidence still there? That's good. That's a toss up to me. I was looking forward to Cruz stopping Ringwalk Danny, but that's off the table. That's it. No, that's all the fights we got. Ambrose is off.
Let me see. That is all the fights, man. Let me get out to a veteran, still undefeated in the Border Wars ecosystem. Some saying he may be retired. Some saying maybe he's just a legend waiting to return. We're talking about Calgary's own.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rose, getting money like Jose, chain code Norway. Shorty wants that foreplay. I'm like, no way. Gotta rock it like Coldplay, killing it. OJ, getting cheese like Green Bay. Call me Aaron Rodgers. Hopped out that Dodger.
Yo, boys.
What up? What
Good
up?
Good afternoon. Good. What up? What up? Indeed, this is home for me, man. You know what? There's many things in life I love, but nothing better than Border Wars, man. That's just the truth. Man, love it. I'm so excited. 1 week away from another showdown. We'll be able to see some stars and definitely some misses, man. There's a lot of misses out there. A lot of people that just ain't at this level. My good friend Gil, shout out to you, homeboy. I see you're putting in some super chats. Gil is what I call king of the bums, number one bum, pound for pound. Why don't you run me through the picks, man? Let me tell you what I'm thinking about him.
Marvin versus Rell.
Man, that's a lot easier than anybody should even have to think about it. That's going to be Marvin, hands down, super easy. Rell, I don't know, man. What's wrong with that kid? I think he's taken one too many hits in the head sparring. Talking about going pro. I don't even think he's fit to be an amateur, to be honest with you, man. So
why are you
Marvin's
always so mean?
With that guy.
What, you don't think you're
No,
too mean?
no, you're
I mean, hear me out though. Hear me out.
I'm
You don't
here
think?
for my honesty.
Hear me out. I
For my
know.
honesty.
I hear you, but you don't think that sometimes you scare people off and like, damn, if I look bad, I can't sign up because Jose's gonna talk so bad about me.
Hey, man, you know what? Then all it takes is one guy to be able to trick me into taking the fight and beat the shit out of me, and then I'll be quiet. But until then, I can say what I want to say.
All right.
So Rell, the one thing I love about Rell, pound for pound, greatest outfit, man. Got to give the guy credit for that. So Rell, you're gonna look good, losing bad. That's all I got to say. Okay, next guy.
For sure, Fire D versus John, that one white boy.
Yo, man, I got to go against the white boy, man. It doesn't matter who he's fighting, man. That guy's just fighting life in general, man. That ugly white boy's getting KO'd, man. I'm going with the other guy. Who's
See
next?
what I'm saying? Why are you so mean? We got Machine Gun Matt Garcia versus Chris Vega. A guy you was afraid.
Yo, this is an interesting fight, man.
Didn't you not want to take the Chris Vega fight at one point?
Yo, man, I saw Chris Vega sparring there in his army tights, and I was afraid of what I might do to him, man, and what repercussions the American people might do if I took out one
Teddy
of their
B
own,
in
man.
the Midwest said
So-
Jose is retired. He's done.
Yo, hey, you know what? Just like Floyd, baby, but until I say the fight's back on, the world's going to turn. Yeah, so I think this is an interesting fight, Chris Vega and Matt Machine Gun. I think this is the first Garces W we're going to see, maybe the last we'll ever see. And I would love to see a Matt versus Gil fight, man. That would be the unification, call it the bum strap. That'd be a beautiful title, man. So I'm picking Matt.
He said Matt versus Gil, the bum strap. You're terrible. See what I'm saying? What about Super Megs versus Smoke 'em Out Jay in Las Vegas?
Man, I have so much hope for Supermax. I have lots of love for him, but there's just no dedication, and I think he's going to have to get hurt in the ring to turn it around. But I'm hoping one day, man, to see Supermax fight under 250. But until then, with much love, I'm going to have to politely say that Supermax is going to take that out for sure.
Wow. We got Shawn Jones versus Chach the Dad.
Man, that's easy. That's my little bro, little AB there, Adrian Broner. So he took the L, guys. You know what? Not everyone's like Floyd. No one's going to be like me, man. That's just the reality. I got Shawn. Easy. Easy win.
Wow. Have you watched the footage on Chach? You guys are sleeping on this kid, man.
I've seen Chach. Chach ain't nothing compared to the billionaire boy himself, man. Shawn's got it. Easy.
All right. All right. What about Karma Surge versus Antonio Garcia?
Ness can vouch for this, man. I'm a big fan of Karma Surge. He's got balls. That guy's actually fighting against maniacs there and caged fences. I got Karma Surge, and you know what? I got my eye on him, man. I'd like to fight that guy down the road, man. He's definitely got that machismo, man. He's a real man's man, so I'm picking him for sure.
Donel Fernandes versus Corrie, self-proclaimed pound-for-pound #1, Frank.
You know what? This is where you're going to say I'm mean, Ness, but, you know, losing to JD, of all people, after you were anointed the chosen one, I got to go against you, bro. Put me down for Corrie.
JD's
Easy.
a pro, though. JD's a pro, man. He's big.
Bad. JD, look at his footage. I saw his YouTube footage. He's the only boxer I've seen enter the ring with a bathrobe on, man. I ain't going with JD. I got Corrie. Easy.
Bruh, he fought in, like, real fighters, like real boxers. Okay,
Yeah,
man. He fought
You know
Yandel
what?
Evans,
You know what?
bro. But whatever.
Right now, though, he's fighting boredom right now, man, because that guy ain't doing nothing.
He beat Donel. But anyway, Gil
with a
says,
super chat,
I'll fight
yeah.
this bum Jose. He's been ducking everybody for
Gil.
years. Laugh out loud. Fight
Gil.
Cruz.
Who's fighting Cruz? Me?
He said you fight Cruz, yeah.
Man, I already beat Cruz. He's in his hometown of all places. That was the biggest one-sided fight in Border Wars history, man, and I took Cruz out, no problem. Man.
It was a
easy.
split decision, bro.
It wasn't split, it was unanimous. Look at the cards. You'll see. Unanimous.
How do you
all
think
three
we
judges.
should pick fight of the night since we can't wait for the footage to go out?
I say we pick fight of the night based on there's a couple of factors that got to come into play, man. With all fairness, you know, if you're picking Supermax and Santiago's fight of the night, man, that's just, you know, good on you. You got a good heart, but you don't have good sense, man. Like, you know, enough of the pity patty stuff, man. We got to go with the man's fight, man. The fight of the night is the winner of Marvin and Rell, man, because that's where all the chips will fall, man. So that's the most important fight. Everybody else that's showing up is showing up to just serve, gratitude to Marvin. He's the king of the ring, and everyone else is just there to fill space, man. So it's Marvin's night, Marvin's show.
But fights can always steal the main attraction. But all right, man, no problem. You're being a total party pooper this time. I guess those are all the questions. Any
what about
announcements?
Cruz's fight? So
it's off. It's off.
So Cruz. Yeah, I heard about that. Unfortunate. I think Cruz was alluding to maybe having, maybe he's got COVID or something. So I hope he has a speedy recovery.
Well, I mean, he doesn't know that yet, and his fight is off because Ringwalk Danny could not make it to Texas.
No, I love Ringwalk Danny, man. He's a good guy, but in all fairness, that would have been a massacre, man. Cruz would have knocked that little pencil strip mustache off Danny's face, man. So that wouldn't have been good.
So listen, before I let you go, are you gonna announce an official fight and not like a joke where you say, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight this guy," and then it doesn't end up being him? You want to make an official announcement? If not, I got plenty of callers to get.
I mean, I can pretty much say one thing, right? Like Border Wars is meant to challenge yourself and to it's basically the
what are you
the
weighing
beer
these
league
days,
of boxing,
man?
right?
What are you weighing these days before you go any
right
further?
Now, probably about, like, I would say between 198 and 202, around there. So I'm definitely not in shape right now, that's for sure.
You want to be my voluntary?
Yeah. Ness, you know what, Ness? That would be nice, man. You know what? I've never sparred against somebody that tall, to be honest. I gotta see what that's like.
Yes,
man.
you have, and you lost. You know that. You scared of Robert Ortiz, man. The only guy that can bring Robert Ortiz into the ecosystem is you, and you afraid to take that loss, man. You know Robert beats you.
I don't know, man. I think that could be a nice fight. But I'll tell you what I got on the eye right now. I got three guys. Funny that you mentioned Ortiz, but it's Sal, Ortiz, and Enrique, man. Those are the three guys I'd like to have my next fight be against.
Sal,
to be honest, yeah.
Who
Sal,
else?
Robert Ortiz, and Enrique.
Well, wait a minute. Now that you bring up Sal, isn't it true that you've already agreed to fight Sal? Or is this because you've already played Sal out once? So you're going to play him out twice?
No. Of course, but there's a lot of factors that can come in. That's like depending on where the fight's located, depending on COVID protocols. Like maybe California will be locked down. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But like I said, if everything could line up, I would like Sal. Because to be honest, Sal, he's a nice kid. He's a good guy, and he poses no threat.
You're going to fly into Florida for a few days, and then we go to DR and do it in May?
That's the one thing. DR for me would be off the books.
Stop
It'd be
being
impossible
a chicken
for me to
shit,
go, man.
How's it impossible? You're an entrepreneur. You're a rich guy, man. If I was a
No,
rich
it's not
guy,
about the money, man. It's about it's about like family and everything else, and just not being able to go to the tropics on my own with the boys. It would be not worth it, man. It would be massive problems.
I'm done, man. You're corny, man. Bring your girl. You can bring your girl.
Salud.
Who you think isn't bringing their bringing their girl to freaking the Santo Domingo, man? I'm out of here, man. I gotta go. Teddy B, you not allowed to call me a cherry. You ain't even fought yet. Get in the ring and swing, shorty. Where my soundbite at, man?
Get in the ring and swing,
you know what I'm
shorty.
saying? Y'all out here talking about me. Y'all ain't fight yet.
At all. Like, stop talking.
Get in the ring, swing.
Get in the ring and swing, man. You can't talk about me, man. We going out to what some are saying should have been the co-main event, man. Some are saying this should have got the co-main event nod because this fight definitely shakes up the division. This can put a I don't want to call him a B-side, but I have to. Unfortunately, this is boxing, and Mitty's the A-side. This fight can determine the B-side to a vacant title shot with Mitty. Everyone knows the Southside Ducey was the WBC champion in the 160-pound division, and due to inactivity, that status has been stripped and is vacant, and Mitty, who is 3-0 in Border Wars, waiting for an opponent. Now, this particular fight with that one white boy John is happening at 168, but for Surefire D, capable of making 160 given the right amount of time. This fight was scheduled for 160. Shout out to White Boy for agreeing to do 168. For Surefire D was coming down from 200 though, so it's understandable. But White Boy has the opportunity of truly upsetting the apple cart. Because if for Surefire D gets this win over White Boy, well, then he meets the criteria to meet Mitty in the vacant title shot. What weight they agree to, whether it's 160, 168, the commission will probably approve for a title because we have no champion in either weight. That being said, White Boy steps in, short notice, agrees to 168, and has the opportunity to definitely put himself, if not on the pound-for-pound list the way that Sir Bishop from California did, in pound-for-pound conversation, because his next fight will be with the pound-for-pound number one, Mitty, if he chooses to petition, because he also won't be meeting the criteria, only having one fight.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nothing? Nothing after I gave you that storyline? You got nothing to add?
Nothing, because I got a super chat from Gil that says, scared of Sal, Eric, Rob, and me. Jose is a mega bum.
Get in the ring and swing. Let me go to that one white
Adrian
boy,
Rowan
man.
wants that shot, just by the way.
At Mitty. Yeah, but
Yeah.
He like White Boy hasn't met the criteria, but White Boy would have that win. That for Surefire D win is big because it's a Golden Gloves, it's a 6-fight amateur. You know, you got to give guys credit for who they fight. That's what some people only like to give eye test credit. Cool, you want to give out eye test credit, give out eye test credit. But when you fight someone with resume, give the person that won credit. Boxingvoice.com.
When I was locked up in county jail, I thought the Southside was going to fight. I knocked out the Southside. Teardrop.
Boxingvoice.com.
What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that, my man?
Hold on a second.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Nothing, man. Just eating, bro. Eating.
Yo, let me tell you,
gonna
man.
go to the gym.
You done lit a fire under For Sure Fire D, man. He
needed it.
He texts me. He's like, yo, set up my interview. I want to do my Unguarded tonight at 7. I'm like, oh, slow down. We need to put the questions out. We need to let them marinate. He's like, nah, man, I heard this white boy, man, and he's talking this, he's talking that. I was going to go light on him. Now, it's lights out.
Oh, well, okay. I'm still going to be there, regardless of what he talks about.
Could you raise your
Listen,
window?
in my opinion, here's the thing. The fight was supposed to be at 160, right? I took the fight as soon as Elias dropped out. So, to me, he's not dedicated. Like, he said he's 168 now. Cool, bro. Like I said, I'll take the fight at whatever weight. He could have made 160, though. He just wants to be lazy. So he wants to make 168 because he don't want to work that hard. And that's what's going to make him, that's what's going to be his downfall, bro. He's underestimating me.
But how are you so confident when you have not seen this guy other than the one fight where he looks really good?
He gassed out in the second round. He was like, if Shawn would have applied some pressure and he would have had some lunge to him, he could have stopped him.
Wow.
Point blank, period.
Wait a minute. White boy stopped him?
Stopped him, bro. I mean, if somebody's gassed out like that and they just sitting there,
I gotta
just
see
waiting
this
for
fight,
you.
man. I don't know what you mean. What video you using? What's the title of the video you using?
What you mean?
What is the title of the video you using to watch For Sure Fire D's fight?
I have no idea, bro. I don't know. All I know is that the fool ain't dedicated. That's all, bro. My coaches see it. We know exactly what type of guy he is. He's not gonna come in with all his cardio. He ain't gonna do it. The title of our movie is, how about this? The title of our fight will be White Boy Rises to the Top. I will be on the pound for pound list when I'm done with this guy.
So you
He's 3-3. He's 3-3. I don't know who he fought. I really don't care who he fought. But I know in the state of Texas, like, you have to have 10 wins straight to even be invited to a Golden Glove. So that just shows me the event that he was at. Yeah, cool. I give him respect for it. He got the win for the Golden Gloves. But it was a very small event, I'm sure. Maybe it was just him and the other guy fighting. I don't know. But he beat him. He got a belt. I think they misspelled something on his belt.
Wait. So now you trying to diminish what he done?
I just now said I give him props for beating the dude who had the Golden Glove or the tournament or whatever. I'm not diminishing anything. All I'm saying is in the state of Texas, if you look it up, it's 10-0. You have to have 10 straight wins to even be invited to a Golden Glove. So what does that tell you about the win? And he's 3-3. Answer, riddle me that.
I mean, it tells me he's a Golden Glove champion, man.
Delicious ass burrito, because I ain't gotta watch my weight no more.
I mean, it tell me he a Golden Gloves champ, man. That's all it tell me.
Okay. I know that belt that's wrapped around his shoulder looked better on me though.
Francis, you got nothing, huh? Francis just like watching.
Yo,
fights.
because you already told me already that you already told me that information already. You already said to me already that his Golden Gloves win and whatnot. And I said to him like, yo, how do you feel about this whole situation? Like, you know what I'm saying, with this whole happening. And he's like, yo, he's on fire, man. John is coming to fight. John doesn't really care what's gonna happen between what DeMarcus got to say. And this is what's gonna make it also a possible fight of the night, because these guys are going to come in and put on a performance. You know what I'm saying? A fight that came out to be, it's going to be like, a little sparring match, is actually a real fight now, because DeMarcus realized that John is not playing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what changes it. It changes a lot. Conor Antonio Garcia, same thing.
I spoke a little bit, Francis, and he's using that. He's pumping himself up. Oh, he said this and that. I didn't even really say that much. I didn't really say that much to get under. He hadn't even been working, bro. He just now getting in the gym. He's just now getting in the gym. Oh, now I finally got to work, bro. It's a week out. You're a week out now. I'm seriously debating on whether this guy's gonna make 168. Like he'll probably come in at like one something. I don't know. He's gonna have to drain back down a little bit because he's gonna make 168. He will make 168. So if he can't be disciplined to make 168 after he had already said, hey, I'm going to make 160 for Elias, but then I took the fight right after that. You had just now said, Ness, that if he had enough time, well, why did he agree to 160 with Elias then? What? How long ago was that? Enough time, though. I know that.
I mean, he had less time because it was 6 weeks, like everybody.
6 weeks. I took the fight on 3 weeks' notice.
Yeah.
So he had 6 full weeks. So he should have been training. He should have been training to 160. But then once he found out he was fighting me, he was like, how about let's do 168? Because I don't really see it as a threat.
That could be you projecting because he was coming down from 200. He submitted sparring right away, following the rules, and he showed sparring at 200 plus pounds. So you could just be projecting what you think took place.
Okay, so he's...
And he could just be, not able to make the weight from 200. Damn, you got mad background noise, champ. I asked you to raise your window. You never did that. But yeah, he could just be struggling to make, go down from 200 to 160. Like, sometimes you just can't. And none of us, well, not me. I don't know. I guess you guys maybe. But, if you're not a real fighter, that's not easy to cut 40 pounds in 6 weeks, but
no, he is a real fighter though, right?
I mean, I don't know what you call a real fighter. He's got 6 amateur fights. We don't know how long it took him to get those. We don't know how active he is. I mean,
I don't either. I don't need to look at that stuff. I believe in my abilities. And for one, I love Shawn. Shout out to Shawn. But he didn't hit D with one good shot. Okay? D didn't feel nothing. So, and D's gonna feel something with me. I'm gonna hit him, and he's gonna feel. So he's gonna be like, oh shit, this white boy does got some power. Oh, he's fast too. He got a pull counter. What? He got a check hook. Oh shit, and that's just the first round. And then he got to go 2 more with me.
Well,
Wow. I'm hyped, bro. It's fight week. It's almost fight week, bro. I'm hyped, man. I'm coming to put on a show.
This is what makes
I'm coming to put on a show.
You coming to put on a show and steal the show, and I want to hear DeMarcus is unguarded to hear what he got to say.
Yeah, I mean, whatever he says, it is what it is. It's just talk. He got to prove it to me in the ring, just like I got to prove to him all the shit I'm saying. It's fight week, baby. Tensions are high. Ness is over here talking mad shit to Supermax. Supermax ain't even done nothing to him. You know what I mean? It's fight week, baby. This is my first Border Wars too. I'm hyped, man. I'm blessed to be in the production, and just know I'm walking out with the dub, man.
Well, white boy, man.
We want, man.
I'm definitely excited. I'm gonna be tuned in. Like I said, man, your fight is one of the most significant fights. Let me get to some other people, but again, his fight. One of the most significant fights. And you know what, Francis? He can choose to do a couple of things. I mean, let's say hypothetically.
Talk to me.
Hypothetically, he gets the win. He doesn't have to rush into the midi shot. You know what I mean? Because he wouldn't meet the criteria. He would only have that one win.
Right.
So obviously maybe petitioning, he can get that opportunity if he wants to be great like a Lomachenko and say, look, I'm ready for midi now with just one fight. Give me the shot, Mauricio, and see what the commission, decides. Or, I mean, there's a guy in Wisconsin out there that he brings a venue, outdoor or indoor, paid tickets, right? Like you can literally go from Border Wars pre-record upload to Border Wars pre-record upload and being the main event of a live fight in Wisconsin sometime in their summer, indoor, outdoor, people paying to see you fight. That could be that one white boy and Adrian Rowan from Wisconsin to both earn that second fight shot at Mitty, right?
Yep, right on cue. You got Adrian Rowan with a super chat. Who I got to beat next to get my shot at the top? If I'm ranked third in 168, line it up. So there you go.
I mean, listen, rankings mean something sometimes. Like in Border Wars, we're not that deep. Divisions aren't that thick. So, with one fight, you're already number 3. So, it's cool. But
I'd like to see that fight. I'd like to see John fight Adrian Rowan. That'd be a good fight. Or I'd like to see
we can't count chickens though. We can't count chickens because
if if he comes back would be a good fight too.
If White Boy doesn't win, then DeMarcus automatically can get a shot if he wants it.
I'd want to see him fight Adrian too.
But if he's got the 2 wins, he might want to just go ahead and fight
Mitty.
Yeah, he might just go ahead and take his title shot, vacant title shot versus Mitty, which no one would be like, oh, this is not, no one would laugh at him for a vacant because, that's part of Border Wars. We're still small. There's always going to be vacants. And the caliber of fighter in which he's winning the vacant title with, it would be versus Mitty. So, but anyway, let me go out to King Amin in Essex. What up, man? Lines are lit.
We forgot to get White Boy's predictions, yo.
Oh, shit. Let me go back to you. This show's going a little bit long, man. Holy shit. This is like the 4-hour show. White Boy, let me get your predictions on the rest of the card real quick. We got Smoke 'em Out Jay and Big Super Max. Who you got?
Big Super Max all day.
After that, we got his brother versus Vega. Who you got?
Machine Gun, of course.
Then after that, we got Shawn Jones in Houston versus Chach, the dad.
Yo, that's such a hard fight. Chach looks really good, but I got to ride with Shawn because he's been in there. He's got more experience.
Street Beef Zone Karma Surge versus Antonio Garcia from Dallas.
I got Antonio Garcia.
Then we got Donel outfight anybody Fernandes versus Corrie, self-proclaimed pound for pound numero uno.
Whew. Man, that's a tough fight, man. But I'm go ahead and gonna roll with Donel.
Donel. All right, Marvin versus Rell. Main event.
I got Marvin.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in. Let me get him mute.
King Amin.
King Amin. Essex. What it do, champ? Pretty sure he's gonna have something to say here.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Yo, Francis. Yo, what's good, fellas? What's good?
What up?
What's up?
So let me help Mitty out right quick. Let me help you out, mediocre. First of all, I'm still talking about hashtag. I'm still Mitty's my man. It's all in fun. It's respect, but it's real. Mitty, he's not even paying attention. I'm still talking hashtag tendencies, right? But the thing is, I never personalize nothing. And I like Joe said, you know what I mean? He want to chill out. I'm just, it's like I'm just a cool dude. But check this out. Fact is fact. I'm still training. Been training. With all due respect, my opponent was posting Pop-Tarts on Instagram.
90 seconds.
Crazy about Amin is talking tendencies. I'm talking about what I'm talking about because it's motherfucking out there, homeboy. That's love, though. I say that with love. I don't ever fire on nobody just because. And this is what I was bringing to the whole Border Wars. This is what I was bringing to Battle Bars. But I'm saying, like, it hurts me more than anybody else. I'm not about to play no violin. But come on, man. It's still about tendencies because the thing is, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. But what you know about me is I'm there. First one there, last to leave. That's how I got on the show. That's how I got on the show. Battle Bars. That's how I got, like, you know. So tendencies, like, come on, man. So get it together, Mitty. That's that.
Main event.
Thank you for your call.
Rell versus Marvin. Who you picking?
Yo, to be truthful with you, I haven't been watching anybody because I just been training and kind of gutted about my own, you know what I'm saying, with the whole travel restrictions. So I'm going to have to do my homework. There's no disrespect to nobody, but that's how it's supposed to be. So shout out to Info Joe. Shout out to J-Mac. Shout out to my man, Coach Calvin at X-Fit Boxing. Shout out to the people that's been helping me along. And, saying I'm going to still stay ready. Again, respect to Mario, respect the hashtag tendencies, respect the MIDI. That's my call.
10.
Now to Queen City Cobra. Ant, what up? They calling you Injury Ant, man. They calling you Old Man Ant nowadays, man. What's up, man? How you retire at 31, man?
Hold on, say that again.
How you retiring at 31, man? You all young and it's over, man. What's going on, man?
Man, 33. I don't know, man. Just rough patch, man. I was going hard and my body wasn't happy, bro.
Man, you got these young boys questioning you, man. You got these young boys questioning you, man.
But you know
that billionaire, what's his name? What's his name? GDC. What's it stand for? Damn. Oh, Gentlemen's Driving Club, billionaire, Shawn Jones, Mission Impossible, man. He's saying he was glad he ain't take that fight with you, man. You out here pulling out, man.
Oh, man, he weak. Get him out of here. I mean, it was real injuries. You know, this is the first time I ever pulled out anything. So, I mean, it ain't like this something I do. I want to be there. You know, I'm excited. I'm jealous I can't be. It's fight week, and I can feel it in everybody, man. I read over there turned up. You know, everybody emotional. Everybody feeling like something, man. It's fight week. That's what everybody's supposed to feel like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they getting ready. I'm wishing I was there. I'm up ready to shadow box right now just because I'm excited that it's fight week, man. So yeah, it should be good. It sounds like some really good fights on here on this card, man. I'm excited to see. Frustrated I can't be there, but you know, it's taking a little time off, and I should be ready for the next one. I just gotta one critical thing is my feet, man. I can't. If anybody ever had plantar fasciitis, you know, like it's nothing you can do, and it's just it's pain all day, depending on the severity of it. Nah, I did take a week off of work and shit, just to not really like 2 weeks, just to not do anything, just not walk around. But I just got to start physical therapy soon, and shit. After a while, I mean, even with that, I mean, it's just something you just got to work through. And so
let me get some
give
predictions.
It a little while. I'll be back in the gym. So.
Let me get some predictions, man.
Yeah.
I know you picked Rell to stop Marvin. Are you sticking with that pick?
I'm sticking with that. I'm real confident in that, and I think Marvin is kind of feeling that diva thing. He's riding high. And he should, you know, he should feel that way. But if that doesn't translate into harder work, then it's not gonna work for him. Like,
all right.
You don't want to get caught in that riding high feeling, because if you do, and you don't push yourself just as hard as last time, you get caught sleeping. You know, maybe he doesn't respect Rell, and maybe he should.
Real quick,
I'm sticking with my pick.
Real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want to remind everybody to tune in Wednesday for the Side Hustle, because Jose is gonna get us a live sponsor on the air to sponsor our celebration dinner for Border Wars Dallas 9. And there's a lot of us, you know. We got like 20 fighters, then we got crew. So he's got to get a nice sponsor for Border Wars. So tune in Wednesday, 12 p.m. or 12:30, depending on our morning show, obviously. It's a Patreon-only show on patreon.com/Thaboxingvoice, 15 and up. It's called The Side Hustle, and we're talking all entrepreneurship and advice and things of that nature. And live, we'll get a sponsor for Border Wars. Let me go back to Ant. Ant, man, we're going to go back to your picks. Big Supermax won the co-main event. He's taking on Smoke 'em Out Jay in Las Vegas, man. 6'4", 344 versus 5'11", 330 or 340. Sound like
340.
That's a big dude.
Some big
boys. Mexican move a little bit. I remember the one fight that he fought. Now he impressed me just because he didn't quit. Like, he was in there. He stuck in there the whole. I was on the phone dying when I heard him say they were saying I was gonna have a heart attack. But nah, he he shows some grit. So I mean, I can't count him out. I might have to go with Supermax on that.
Okay.
All right. What about his brother, Machine Gun Garcia versus
Chris Vega.
Chris Vega?
I think Matt gets his. I think Matt gets this win. I think Matt might get this win. I think Matt sees it. You know, he's been in there. He ain't afraid to go in there and brawl, and I'm sure he added a little bit to his repertoire. So I think his experience is gonna finally pay off for him.
For Surefire D DeMarcus out of Houston versus John at One White Boy out of Amarillo.
Yeah, Amarillo.
Amarillo.
I'm gonna have to go with Surefire because I don't know. The White Boy's so corny, man. Like,
what?
He's just so corny. But I guess we finally get to see him fight, and so we can see what he's about. Like, he seems to, from the outside looking in, he just always seems to be starting shit. Like, he just can't not do that. And I think
I mean, so far
you piss
so
somebody
good.
off enough. Yeah. I mean, if you piss somebody off enough, he might be better than, you know what I'm saying? Like, you add a little bit of anger to somebody's game, he might be better than anybody knows about. So White Boy you might want to be careful with whatever it is. He's just judging off of what we know from him from the past. You might want to be careful about nitpicking with people and saying shit. And that was the same thing I was saying about with the Marvin and Rell situation. Like, I mean, sure, I guess Marvin's got more experience and bigger wins, but you pick at a guy long enough, it could backfire on you.
So
I think
that
may be the same thing.
you saying don't self motivate him.
Nah, you better get in that dirt and get it back to the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut all that diva shit out, whether you got the experience or you don't. You better get in that dirt, because that's the only thing that's going to serve you.
All right. We going to
Antonio Garcia versus Karma Surge.
Street Beefs fighter, 3-0.
Which one?
Karma Surge. That's the one with all the links in the chat.
I think I might have to go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to go with Karma Surge. I ain't seen the other dude yet. I'm going to have to go back and check him out. But, yeah, he out there busy, so yeah, I'm going to have to give it to the busy guy.
Donel Fernandes versus Corrie Frank.
I ain't seen the other dude yet, but I think I'm going to go with Donel. He got, he putting some experience under his belt. He got to get in there with, he got in there with Mitty, too, dude. I know he got in with JD.
Yeah, you got Chach.
He got in there with Ricky Swift and with JD, not Mitty. But yeah, then the last fight.
Yeah. I was at that one.
Last fight is your guy, man. Shawn Mission Impossible Jones versus
Chach.
The dad.
Chach the dad. Chach the dad got some little hitting skills. And I don't think Shawn does. So Shawn's just tall and maybe a little athletic. But yeah, he ain't got no sauce. I think Chach the dad got the sauce, and that's all he gonna need. I think he outpoints him easily. Maybe Shawn starts to try to put a little pressure on late when he realizes he's losing. But yeah, I think Chach's gonna walk away with it.
All right, those are all of them. Let me get to some other callers. Ant, Queen City, Cobra. We're looking like we got Sal. What up, California?
Sal, what up?
I'm on mute.
Oh, you on the Bluetooth? Call it shit tooth. Nah, that ain't working, champ. JT, what is up?
So interesting when you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Hey, yo. Hey, Ness, I'm in the gym. Just hit me back, man. I'm listening.
All right. Sal. Sal, you still got that. Come on, Sal. You got hella noise there, brother. You there?
Yo,
Yo,
can you hear me?
we hear you.
Yo, all right. What's good, fellas? What's good, Francis?
What
What's
up?
good, Young Ali?
What up, man? What up?
Yeah, man, you don't even sound the same no more, Ness. You need to get on it, man. You don't even sound the same no more when I call you Young Ali. You used to be hype. What's wrong, man?
Soon, man. Soon. January, bruh.
Man,
January.
take the hoodie off and go run outside, man. Stop
Nah,
playing.
it's cold as hell out here. That's what I'm saying. I got to get up out of the East Coast, man. Or this part, anyway.
Yeah. What's good with you guys? What's up, Francis? Why you been quiet all show, man?
He don't want no more sauce, man. He thinking about how hard Stainless been working.
Like that. When's Francis gonna make his debut?
First quarter, March, February versus
I see.
Stainless.
Well, there's no talks of where that's gonna be.
Not yet, man. I'm thinking Florida, man. That's where I'm gonna be. We gonna keep it cheap. I'm gonna be just making a move, so it's probably best to do it there. Probably go to Keem's gym. You know what I mean? Let him get some A-side treatment. Maybe back to Kevin Cunningham's. Who knows? Luis Ortiz. I don't know.
I see, man. All right, well, let's get to the topic then. What we got? We got predictions today. I heard something about a drug test. Some people falling out.
Definitely got predictions that we want, man. We want predictions real quick, though. Let me pull that up. Marvin versus Rell. Who you got? Damn it, get off the Bluetooth or close the window, man.
I don't even got none of that on. What are you talking about?
What in the hell? Why we hear every car driving by you then?
Nah. Hold on. Yo, can you hear me now?
I hear you.
It's still making noise?
Nah, just let's go. Marvin versus Rell. Come on, you were scheduled to fight Marvin, man. Everybody out here getting glory, man. What's going on?
I stick to what I know, man. I'm gonna stick to what I know. And Marvin's been putting out that tape, showing us work. And Rell just put out, I think, one thing is sparring, man. He should have put out sparring in Mexico and all that. Would have built it up a little bit better. But you know, if I'm wrong about any of these picks, I'll eat my crow later on. You know what I mean? You guys hit me up, I'll eat my crow. But I got Marvin.
All right, Big Super Megs versus Smoke 'em Out Jay. Battle of the big boys.
I feel like Super Max will pull it off. I feel he knows he's in Texas, and you know, I feel he'll get the win.
For sure. Okay, Super Max get a vote. What about Shawn Jones, Mission Impossible versus Chach the Dad?
Man, if Chach, I think if he lost some weight and he got his tank, I think he beat Shawn Jones pretty easy. I mean,
damn, pretty easy.
He got skills, man. He got skills. Well, I shouldn't say pretty easy. It's gonna be a good fight, but I feel like he's gonna outbox him.
What about for sure Fire D DeMarcus versus that one white boy John?
Man, I wanna believe in white boy, man, but the last white boy that came on this show and acted that brave, man, ended up going to sleep. So you gotta prove me wrong, white boy. You know what I mean? But I got for sure Fire D. But I feel like that's gonna probably be the fight of the night, to be honest with you.
Karma Surge from Street Beast versus Antonio Garcia.
Oh, that fight didn't get pulled out. I thought they said that fight was off.
It's back.
Oh, okay, cool. Now I got that Garcia's boy that Surge showed his true colors when he started calling out nothing but people that took losses and shit.
What are we missing here?
Chat. You got Chat versus
Shawn? I got
Shawn?
Chat. Nah, Donel Fernandes versus
Machine Gun.
Oh yeah, that one too. Machine Gun versus Vega.
Yeah, I got Machine Gun. I thought Machine Gun's gonna get a stoppage.
A stoppage? Damn.
Yeah. I feel like there's a fire underneath his ass, and I feel like he's gonna use that size advantage on him.
Wow, stoppage. Donel Fernandes versus Corrie Frank.
Oh man, like I said, I gotta stick to what I know. I got Donel, man. I mean, he's been in there, he's been hit, and he keeps fighting.
Yo, so what's the deal, man? You waiting on a comeback, but I keep hearing you scheduling fights with Jose, who's left you flat before. Are you ever coming back for real?
Yeah, man. If the stars line up, yeah, of course. You gotta see me working. I'm working without no opponent right now, so at least one. You know what I mean? I can't say I'm not in shape. So yes,
I hear
of course.
you, but my thing is you kind of side negotiated with Jose. Do you believe in him?
I mean, I want to believe he's a man of his word. I want to believe that his injury was real the last time. But it's like I said on the
But
last show, man. Like,
are you willing to put that camp out there again with him? You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to take that fight good in the camp and hope that it's all good.
well, like, if I take it and in the border war ecosystem, it's not. There's fights that fall out all the time. Look at Cruz is without a fight, and he's willing to take a fight. So I'll get ready, and if it's signed, then I'll get ready, and then that'll be my opponent. And if he don't, something falls out, then whatever lines up next, man. You know what I mean? Or if he can't make it, and some other fight makes makes sense, and I can make it, and everything lines up right, then I'll do that. I'm not just harping on Jose,
For sure. Sal, man, thanks for calling in. Let me get to Stone Bone. Actually, before I get to you, Stone Bone, let me get to Mission Impossible Jones. Sean Jones, what's going on, champ?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. A lot of people putting smut on your name, as Francis would say, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that bum Sal is, but he can get the work if he wants it. He's waiting on Jose to come out of retirement, but he can go through me first if he wants it.
Whoa!
Love it.
So all of a sudden you went from the guy with the experience in border wars to the guy that's the underdog in this fight. It seems like everybody's picking Chach, the dad, after that sparring drop that you laughed at. You laughed at the sparring. So why do you think what did they see that you didn't?
They saw how slick he was, but what I saw was him being too comfortable with his hands down and his back against the ropes. And the style I'm coming in with this fight, that ain't going to work. The fighter you saw fight for Surefire D in February, I'm not coming in as the same fighter at all. The tape's not even going to be recognizable.
Wow. That's a big saying right there, man. That's awesome.
So
That is
Izzy
awesome.
in Oklahoma likes to ask, on a scale from 1 to 10, where's your cardio at? Where's that cardio at, man, today?
My cardio's always at a 10, man.
What?
I wanted to go 3 more rounds with for sure fire. I'm good. Cardio's fine.
Well,
Ant
picked against
everyone throwing dirt on my name are people who have pulled out of fights or who can't make a fight. So I don't know why they're talking. Sal, Ant, all these guys got mystery injuries and stuff.
Mystery injuries.
Ant walks from his bedroom to the kitchen and gets hurt. So I don't even know why he's
Whoa! And you were gonna take that fight, and then I seen you say, "Thank God you didn't take that fight."
Yeah, man. And I had a feeling too. Even if I took it, he was gonna have some kind of injury, some kind of excuse. I mean, the man's 31, 33. He acts like he's 45 or something. If it's not the physical condition, it's his mental condition. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Shawn, I gotta ask: is your back against the wall here? I mean, you didn't get the win the last time. You talked a great game. Now you've kind of become a name in the ecosystem. You know, you've joined they have an alliance with Jose from Canada. You know, Calgary's own Mayweather. You know, you got guys calling you out all the way in Cincinnati. You know, California, Sal talking about you. Your name is definitely growing. You know, the Gentleman's Driving Club has gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Is that all pressure on the shoulders to must get the win this time?
It's definitely added motivation. I don't know about pressure. It's definitely added motivation. I'm going into this fight with the mentality that I cannot lose. So it won't be any starting off slow like the last fight. It was kind of an adjustment getting into, first Border Wars fight, 2-minute rounds, which I've done before, but for some reason it just felt so quick. And I really didn't get warmed up to the 3rd round. I'm going to make sure I come into this fight warm and ready to go.
Hey, Shawn, I just wanted to let you know Ansel comes back with a super chat while you're here and says, tell him to get his first win. I'm 1-0. Bum.
Oh, he called him a bum.
Yeah, he's 1-0. He's 1-0, but he won't get another fight. He's scared to let that O go.
Wow.
Yo, he's a one-hit wonder. He's a one-hit wonder. And if you ever want to make that that fight mess, he's gonna have to put up some serious collateral because I don't want him backing out.
Oof.
Wow.
I don't think he'll fight you at 175. I don't know. Sal, would you take that? Win or lose 175? We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yo, let's get your picks, man. Now you got too much background noise, man. Text us. Let me get through his picks. And then sauce it up with some juicy text. We're going to Marvin versus Rell. Who you got?
Oh man, I really don't even want to pick this fight. You know, I want to go with my guy Terrell because he's been putting in the work. It's really hard to watch somebody put in that amount of work and be that dedicated and not think that they're going to get the W. So I'm going to go out on the limb here and I'm going to support Rell.
Wow, upset special? Is it?
Wow.
Now, I got to ask, is it because you know Rell said he'll give you the shot?
Not necessarily that. I mean, Chach is training with Marvin and them in Dallas. They're keeping his camp.
Okay.
So, you know, I can't roll with Marvin if he's training with the ops.
Oh, I got you. Now
I'm with you. Yo, Shawn, I agree with you 100% with that. If you with the ops, yeah, I can't ride with you. Straight facts. Yo, it could be all net. Man, it could be my grandmother. If she riding with the ops, I'm not riding with you.
Exactly. And Rell, man, I think y'all are gonna see a big difference between Rell's first fight and this fight. I think he's gonna settle in a little bit and surprise some people.
I would hope for him to be the star, man. Turn into the star. Border Wars. Listen, co-main event. We got Big Supermax returning, looking for his first win. He's undefeated still with a draw versus Santiago, and he's coming on taking Smoke 'em Out Jay in the heavyweight division. Who you got?
I haven't seen too much on Smoke 'em Out Jay. I'm gonna go with draw. As lame as.
All right. Looks like we got Machine Gun, the brother of the Big Supermax, versus Chris Vega. Matt versus Chris Vega. Who you got?
I got Matt. After seeing what Jordan did, I can't go with Vega on this one.
Donel Fernandes, I'll fight anybody versus Corrie, pound for pound #1, self-proclaimed. Frank, who you got?
I got to go with Donel. He's got the experience as well as the fact I'm sure the JD loss has left a bad taste in his mouth. So I think Donel's going to come in here and make sure he doesn't leave it up to the judges.
We got
have one more. Karma
Shawn
versus
Jones versus Chach.
You're terrible.
You already know.
Yeah, we got Karma Surge Antonio Garcia ready?
Nah.
Karma Surge versus Antonio Garcia. Who you got?
I'm going with Karma. He's active.
He's active. Shawn, man, that's all the fights. I want to thank you. Let me get on to Stone Bone. Are you just listening? All right. Well, this has been a very, 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 very long one. And Kendrick, are you just listening? All right. We're out of here, man. Border Wars about 8 days out. We're gonna ramp it up, get even more active on these shows, man, and give you more of the storyline, everything that's happening behind the scenes, man. It's cooking. Sal, man, I ain't see no message from Sal saying he'll take that fight at 175, Francis.
See if his audio good, man. It sound like he ducking though.
Nah, he could have typed that shit, bro. He could have typed that, man. Come on, man. Could have typed you wanted that fight at 175. But anyway, we out, man. We out.
Yeah, man. Next up, Sports Talk, man. I'm out. Smash that thumbs up button on the way out.
Peace.